like that shit, feel like that shit, feel like that shit, feel like that shit. Go. Go. Feel like that shit. Go. Feel like that shit, feel like that shit, feel like that shit, feel like that shit. Go. Feel like that shit. Go. Like that shit, feel like shit, feel like shit, feel like that shit. Like that shit. Like that shit. Go. Go. Feel like that shit. Go. Go. Feel like that shit. Go. Go. Feel like that shit. Feel like that shit. Feel like that shit. Feel like that shit. Feel like that shit.
What's that? Don't look like this. You got no ugly ass church. I'm frying his ass. His deep fried Oreo head ass.
I said, when I go one of them in a frying pan, they ain't gonna burn.
Oh, shit. I'm telling you, folks, if you send your relatives out looking like this, you're going to get a lot like that. You're going to get a lot of criticism. And you're going to have to be able to deal with it or change it. One of the two. But one thing you can't be is sensitive about it if you leaving your children out to come out like that. If you're airing your dirty laundry, and somebody's going to notice it. And earlier today, we were showing a stream, I broached the video from the standpoint of parenting. We talk a lot about parenting here on the channel. And I asked the audience, I said, well, how many of you guys have children? How many of you guys have raised children up to be adults? And so I showed the video. I said, well, give us some advice. The people in the audience, me. What would you do? I don't have a teenager yet. What would you do if your teenage daughter behaved the way that I showed the people? And we had someone in the audience. I don't know what his name was. I can't remember what his name was. He's saying, hey, why do you got to be black? Like he's embarrassed. He can't focus on the bad behavior or maybe even the bad parenting. He just focused on their race. When I initially let off, I'm like, yo, I just want to know about the parenting. I'm not trying to point out any particular race or anything like that. And the guy immediately went to race. Maybe, he associates me with being about race and everything. I totally understand that. I get it. But I didn't mention race. And it seems to me that whenever anything negative about black people is mentioned, or has black people in it, it's always, some racism to kind of discount what you're saying, as if you wouldn't be saying this if they were white. And that's typically the race that they always point to. And I'm just curious, like, why point always to the whites? Why not point to the point to the, the Indians or the Hispanics or whatever other group? But it's the constant focus on the whites. And I remember talking to T, and again, I'm not picking on T, but again, she's like, I hold some hatred toward the white side of my family because I know how it came about. And there were people in the audience trying to explain to her, maybe your family wasn't raped. Maybe you're not the victim of rape. Maybe it came out of love. The positive sides of that she couldn't see or did not want to see. She wanted to believe it was she was a child of hatred, rape, to satisfy her grievance. And I didn't understand it. And she's always seemed very bubbly to me. But deep down, beneath somewhere, there's some anger and animosity at white people for what they would have done in her mind to her relatives, her ancestors. And, all of these things, I think makes blacks very, very, very sensitive about race. And they really are only sensitive about one group, and as white people become, they're not going to be the majority anymore. You're going to kind of look kind of stupid, constantly focusing on one group, whereas 15 other groups here. And so I just think it's a large element of I think it's embarrassment, sensitivity, overly sensitive. We talked about Tailboard Rankins, or whatever his name is, Rankins, whatever. And what? Knew I had to have at least one beer in the refrigerator. And so we talked about Tailboard Rankins and, what he said about black women. That had to hurt, man. You're not going to tell me that didn't hurt. If people out here talking about black men like that and say we're the least swipe right and least swipe left, whatever the hell it is, people calling us ugly, they were representative examples of us being put on the news like Precious, being put on broadcast movie. I'd be like, oh Lord, the image of black men, man, we're never going to be able to get a woman. And then if other people are coming over, it's just, I can understand how it could be very sensitive. CKJ3. John, if 99% you have the criticism, you have to take the criticism away. I do. Listen, I let anyone come up here on the panel, say whatever you like. And I take it. King Shinar comes up here and says, man, you smoke and drink too much. I said, I understand. You're not wrong about that. I can take the criticism. Anyone come up here and say what they want to. And if you really want to get to the bottom line of this here, my nigga, you just don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. You won't believe it. I ain't talked to my dad since I started this stream, bro. Believe that. I haven't talked to my dad since I started this stream. He saw the stream, didn't like what I said about black people. I haven't heard from him again. I got a video on Kick where nigga is all on Kick talking about somebody gonna fuck you up, nigga. Somebody gonna fuck you up. Again, he's threatening me, telling me don't talk about black people. Somebody gonna fuck you up. My mother, somebody gonna fuck you up. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have to do that. Can't you talk about something else? They want to censor the messenger. I'm just a messenger. I don't write the messages down. Did I break that woman's jaw? CKJ3. Nigga, I could take the criticism. Ain't nobody. I've had my tenants up on the panel. I've had my women, my business partner. Yeah, they could say some bad things about me, but you can say bad things about anybody. But I also showed the dark side of niggas breaking bitches' jaws. Uncalled for. Right? Right? That nigga broke that bitch jaw. I ain't break it. Right? Shit. Where's the fire and the angst for these motherfuckers? This is what I don't understand. It's like, nigga, like, you got niggas like death threatening. My own motherfucking dad won't even take my phone call, bro. So I just want to know. Are you niggas who saying, did you see how the niggas were behaving? CKJ? Let me show you the video I showed. Let me get going. Yeah, let me get started. Brad, you come on up anytime if you want to come up anytime.
All right, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? You didn't talk to your dad no more, man? Oh,
man, he won't talk to me.
Whatever.
You don't talk to me. I can't make him talk. From my perspective, I think you hold too much of what others say bother you. Stand on what you say and keep it pushing. I'm just doing a show here, but I think the blacks are bothered. You should have seen that nigger in the chat, CKJD. Where the white folks at? Show me a white folk beating their children. Show me. I said, nigga, do a show. Hey, show it all day long.
Tell that guy to call back when you have your Be Brave show.
He call right now.
No. Save the anger. Save it. Bottle it up.
We need to put
We'll get 50 views like that, man.
We need to put B-Brain on the shelf for a bit. You look sensitive about certain people, you know. And so
I thought you were gonna do something with Grace and Ben. I mean, he was gonna be the replacement or something.
Yeah, we'll see. I think she sent me a message. I need to reach out to her. I need to do that. I'll do that.
I mean, they're really wasting time. They're just wasting time bothering Ruby this whole week, man. Fuck, dude.
I don't get Ruby. I don't get the whole Ruby angle, but it's not a criticism.
It's easy content. That all they do is just like just psychologically manipulate, and then she just flips out. It's like, what the fuck is this?
I saw her screaming around on some stream. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? She's too old.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's all. That's why they do it, because they get easy content. Because then they can react to it. It's just like, come on, bro.
I showed this video earlier today, and I strictly solely asked it about a parenting issue. I'm going to show about 3 videos here, and it was strictly about parenting, bro. It's not about race. They're all black, whatever.
Okay.
But
okay.
And I'm going to kind of reverse order what I did this morning. So here's a woman trying to basically, handle a young man. He's 14, 15 years old now. So I showed this video, no thoughts about race, no comment on race. I said, I want to ask you guys a question about parenting, strictly parenting. Here's the video.
So why is you posting me on social media? Talking about
what you mean why I'm posting on social media? Because look how you act.
It's for real. I don't care.
This is for my protection and for my safety.
It's
for my protection and my safety.
Get back.
Ain't no get back. I'm not getting back. I'm not getting back. I'm not getting back.
Everything on spinning these blocks.
You better get
back. What?
You better get
what?
Hey, every day it's the same shit with you. It's the same shit with you. Why are you
running up on me, bro?
Why are you running up on me like that? Why are you running up on me like that? You are too young to be acting like that.
So what?
You know what? I'm gonna call the police.
Call whoever you want to call.
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police. You better stop grabbing my phone. You better stop grabbing my phone like you grown. You better stop grabbing my phone like you grown.
You can't put me out on nothing.
Yes, I can put you out.
Like I said, I'm gonna go do what I want to do. This is my house. I help pay the bills, and I don't care.
What bills you help pay?
Mom, you can't put
what
me
bills
nowhere.
did you help pay?
You my mama. I'm your son. You can't tell me where to go.
But if you're gonna be running up on me like that, you're gonna get up out of here.
Every day I'm outside hitting blocks.
Why are you going to sleep with a ski mask on?
So why did you post me on social media? Talking about
what you mean? Why I'm posting on social media? Because look how.
And I merely wanted to know, how to honestly, because I'll have children one day. This boy's age, hopefully, if they live that long. How the fuck do a parent? This all I wanted to know. I don't give a fuck what race they are. How does a parent deal with that? Right,
man. I can't even say, man. I mean, when you go preteen to teenager, that's the bad times. Shit happens, and it's just like, yeah, they can be this bad. They can be this. They mouth off. They double talk. They do all kinds of shit. You're like, what the fuck?
and you're looking at this boy. You're like, damn, what the fuck can she do to him? If he buck up at her, it's really nothing she could do. Nothing. Right? If he wants to go outside, goddamn, he go on outside. And how do you parent a child like that? Do you just let him do whatever the fuck he want to do and hope he don't get killed in the process? What do you do? For those of you that have black parents, black children, or soon to have them, what would you do? Right? Or children. I don't want to call black children, but if you had a child like that, particularly the black ones, because you guys are very sensitive about this shit, what the fuck do you do? Huh?
I think what I see now in Americans, I mean, not Asians, probably Asians wouldn't stand for this shit, but in general, what I see and what I've heard overall nowadays that I've seen online too, it's apparently, I think some of them give up. They'll let them do whatever the heck they want and see if they get past the phase on their own. I don't think that's wise, right? You're gonna let the cops deal with them then, or what? You gonna do? Who's gonna deal with them?
Okay, if it was single Asian mother, I think Master Kim said he grew up with a single Asian mother. How the hell does she deal with that? When you said the Asians wouldn't deal with this shit, how the hell would the Asians stop it?
I think it's nipped in the bud right away. I think once they see it, they're gonna inflict some kind of punishments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna do it right away. I think by this point in the stage, it's probably too late, right?
Yeah.
This probably was building. It was building up to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should have been corrected way long ago. I think that's the big issue.
And so there was one video, right? And then, man, I really want to play this for you, Crack. Hold on. Oh shit. I want to play this for you, Crack. Ooh wee. So I was on a panel the other night. A black man said he owned the business at 79th and King. They're down there by King Von and shit. Chicago. And he said, man, you don't know how hard it is as a black business man. It did racism. You gotta deal with racism everywhere. Racism. And I'm like, damn, these blacks are very, very sensitive about racism. So I just said, well, how does racism affect a nigga selling spices? Niggas say he sells spices. You know, like herbs and spices, you know, herb spice.
Doesn't blacks have a spice business?
Oh, yeah, and he's in Chicago too. Listen to this shit, Craig.
Okay.
Hey, can you tell me about the money? Can you tell me about that question? Look, I want to show you this. I'll discuss your business.
When I done this,
6 o'clock.
Look, I up a market here. This how business started all around the world. You go open up a market or set up a table at a market and hope somebody buy your shit. This how hard business is, man. Now,
it's 6 o'clock, man.
I pretty much, I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've done this before though, you know, and it's like, it's hard, you know, and black people, oh man, shoot. It's like, okay, I tell people what it's like to be black. It's like playing a game on hard mode or advanced mode. You know what I'm saying? That's
so play a motherfucker on video game. Hard
mode. So tutorial mode is when you sell your spices in where?
He's on expert mode. Hey, I get what he's saying is the blacks are beginners, but they're playing on expert mode. Is that what he said?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Because if they were experts on expert mode, it wouldn't matter. Right? But you said we beginners, man, and they gotta be on motherfucking expert mode.
That's how hard it is, because you don't get no loans and all that type of discrimination stuff, man. It is true. Some people don't believe in that, but
hey, can I ask you a question, my man? I was gonna ask you another question. I don't ask you two questions. Right. So I just cut straight to the quick, nigga. You need money, nigga? How much? I'm curious to know. And listen to this shit. Since you mentioned something else, the first one I guess is about the loans. Like, how big of a loan do you think you would need in your line of business? And the second one, the second question is, I'll let you answer both of them. And, I try to make it real concise. Would you be willing to come on my stream and discuss your business? I have like a business channel of sort.
Yeah. Let me put my stuff in the back chat.
We'll put your cash app up, put your website on the screen while we interviewing you, everything like that. People in the audience.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll put my link. I'm the urban landlord, by the way, but yeah, I would love.
Oh, okay. I'll look you up. The urban landlord. Okay.
Yeah, John Galt. Yeah.
I'm the Broke Genius.
Broke Jeans. That's the name of it.
Broke Genius. Yeah, the Broke Genius.
Yeah. But yeah, I had those two questions.
Yo, I'm glad you say you the Broke Genius, yo, because we call Elon Musk a genius just because he got money.
Niggas always got to interrupt, and he told me Elon Musk, white man. Right? These niggas spent probably an hour talking about Elon Musk, how he ain't smart as they say he is. Now, I want you to listen to this shit. Listen to this, Craig. How much he need to open up a herb shop?
What?
There you go. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of broke out here too.
And there are a lot of broke geniuses out here.
Hey, can you answer that question for me?
Tesla died of broke.
Hey, can you tell me about the money? Can you tell me about the loan issue? Like you say, you can't get loans.
Oh, how much I would need to fund all? I got a bunch of startups.
That's the first problem. I got a bunch of startups. Mm-hmm. Right, nigga. So I said, hey, nigga, just tell me one.
So do fund all of them?
No, just if you will focus on like the one you're doing right now.
Yeah, my best business my best business is my herb business, alsherbs.com.
Yeah.
I would need at the very least about 150,000.
150 to sell some salt and pepper, nigga? Huh? 150 to sell some salt and pepper? Now we're gonna get into why he need that 150. What would that be for? What would that be for?
A brick and mortar store in a nice, decent location where I ain't got to work.
You heard that? In a nice, decent location.
But that's not expert mode anymore. That's tutorial mode, man. Come on.
This nigga want to go through the game backwards. He want to go through the game. That nigga want to put the roof. Man, I keep trying to tell you, they don't want to start from the bottom up. Started from the bottom, now I'm here, nigga. I ain't start right here. I would not now. It get real good crack. I'm gonna have to rewind it one so you be. Here we go. Let's go. Listen, what would that be for? What would the 150 be?
A brick and mortar store in a nice, decent location where I ain't got to worry about having nightmares of getting robbed. Like,
God damn, that nigga gave up the ghost. And these niggas are so sensitive about black crime being shown on Arc Nation. And that nigga right there said he had nightmares. Nigga, I do too. But it ain't about no niggas. The way he had nightmares about niggas. That nigga had nightmare, nigga robbing him. Good God Almighty. Did you hear that? Did you hear that crack? Have mercy.
I'll bet. Yeah.
He took him. What would that be for? What would that be for?
A brick and mortar store in a nice, decent location where I ain't got to worry about having nightmares of getting robbed. Like my first store, I had a computer business. So that's what I've been doing for like 17 years. I've been in IT. I had a computer business on the rough part of the South Side of Chicago. I'm gonna tell you how rough it was. Larry Hoover, his wife lived down the street from where my store was. They was killing people. The BDs and the GDs was killing each other like rats and roaches. And I'm trying to sell computers and fix computers and stuff like that. So I would have it in a nice kind of mixed community. You can't really see the thing with business is.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard that.
Oh, that nice mix.
So this dude was about to be the Michael Dell. That's how Michael Dell got started.
Expert mode, nigga.
Oh, expert mode. Yeah. Michael Dell was on tutorial for a while, man.
So here they are criticizing Elon Musk. Nigga, you can't go and goddamn add some extra RAM in an old ass computer in the ghetto without people robbing you.
Yeah.
And you talking about racism. You know, I'm gonna dig. You know, I have to dig deep and get it out these niggas. Listen,
you got to deal with racism.
Racism.
You can't, like I tell people, man, go. You don't know nothing about business. Go set up a table somewhere, and you'll realize racism. Don't nobody know racism like a person that's in business.
How do you experience racism?
You understand? Okay. But everybody look out for each other. Everybody look out for each other. You could sell stuff and then make money off of anybody, but usually it'd be like a Mexican look out for Mexicans, blacks buy from blacks. But see, also what get messed up is black people, we the only people that really wasn't taught to be racist. So we'll buy from everybody. You know, whites don't really buy from black people like that. They'll buy from a Hispanic or Asian, but they don't really buy from black people like that. Like my store on that side.
Well, sell to black people then, nigga. Make hay out of that then. There's enough niggas to make hay. Maybe not selling spices. Dope dealers got rich, nigga. Still dope. Sell dope, nigga. The blacks look up the dope dealers. They don't look up the spice, nigga.
What kind of spices is he gonna sell though? I mean, let's see.
Some of that shit they smoke. K1, K2.
That shit? No, hell no.
Nigga, that's what they smoke. They probably smoke more K2 than they put salt and pepper.
I mean, well, you know, that's what Solid Snake smoked at one point, I'm assuming.
They too sensitive. They too sensitive about race. Why ask niggas, you know, what's
Outside Chicago, I had one white dude that was out of the 3 years I was on I was on 7.
Crack. No white people live on South Side of Chicago. Why the fuck would you expect customers that are white on the South Side of motherfucking Chicago? Hold on for me, goddamn. Yeah, who's calling? Who's calling? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, who's calling?
Is it the panel?
Yeah. What's up?
I would just want to answer. I wanted to answer and say no.
No, what? Black? You don't think blacks are too sensitive about race?
Yeah, I just wanted to say no.
Okay, are you a black guy or a white guy?
I don't care about trouble. Also, that's not the only two things that I could do.
Okay, that's cool. No, well, let me ask you this.
I'm Chinese.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Would you fuck a white dog over a black woman?
A white dog
Yeah.
over a black woman?
Yeah.
No. Honestly, I wouldn't touch a white woman or dog with a 10-foot pole, probably.
Oh, you like to swirl?
You'd have to win the lottery to give me enough money to even look at a white woman, let alone be in the same room as her.
Really? So what type of women do you like?
I like Chinese women.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Chinese women. What about the so no white women? Or do you like the sisters?
Yeah.
What about you like sisters?
I do good with.
Say that one more time.
Answer no questions like this because I'm it's a good system. Yes, I do like them. Yes.
Yeah, okay. There you go. See, there you go. I like the sisters too. Wow, we got a sister lover up here. So
it's fun. I would probably describe myself as a curator.
As a what?
Like the person who picks the art that goes into a museum.
Oh, okay. So you curate women. Is that what you're saying?
A specialist, an expert.
Is that right? You got to tell us more then. How would you say you're an expert in curating women?
I know how to pick them.
Oh yeah, you got any secrets you want to share with the audience here?
Any secrets I want to share?
Yeah, well, you know how to pick them.
Well, why don't you share a secret with me first, and then I'll share one with you.
I don't think I have any secrets. I don't think there are any secrets.
You're running a panel unless you don't got any insider information.
I don't think there are any secrets. I think that I think every man he makes the best out of himself, and the chips will fall where they may. To be honest with you, I don't think any man really has problems with women. It's maybe the type of woman that he wants, and I think that's more of a function of him than the women. To be honest with you.
I think that's absolutely true. I think a lot of guys I think the problem is that they maybe are looking for a woman when what it seems like they really want is something else. But that's, a secret, that's a different type of secret. But what I want to, I'll tell you my secret.
What's your thing? Yeah.
I'm trying to get, what I want to know is, so let me help you out here. You tell me how you approach a woman out in the wild and, put yourself out there. Unless, are you married?
No. No.
You're not married?
No.
All right. Well, then tell me how you would approach a woman out in public, out in the wild.
Well, I try to make eye contact with them, and generally, just come up, hey, I'm John. Hey, how you doing? So on and so forth, like that.
Okay, so she comes out of the bathroom, and you're making eye contact with her right away. You go right up to her. And you say, how you doing? What's your name?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It depends on the situation, but more or less along those lines. But again, what I should say, my background, I take a lot of rejection and motherfuckers cursing me out all day, every day. So that type of rejection doesn't really bother me. Whereas I can understand where some people could shy away from that type of rejection, if that makes sense.
I've never been rejected in my entire life, but I can totally understand how that would feel bad if that happened to you. But you want to get on top of that, though, is what I'm saying. Here's the secret: is you want to get right on top of that, right?
All right, tell us the secret.
That's why you catch them right when they come out of the bathroom. That way, if they're not vibing with it and they're like, they want to, reject you, whatever, you say, that's fine. You smell like shit anyway.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. But what do you do when they're not coming out of the bathroom?
What? Don't, that's not even important. It doesn't matter. Charmed away. All right, well, you know what?
What's
you
up?
have a good night.
Same here, man.
And I hope you're successful, and I hope no white woman comes your way for the rest of your life.
Hey, man. Hey, don't wish that on me. Hey, man, thanks for calling.
Yeah, have a good night.
Every now and then we get a good call. Oh, shit. I'm fucking speaker here. Motherfucking speaker.
All right. Well, interesting.
That was interesting. Let me disconnect that. Disconnect. All right. And I cut my music back up a little bit. I need my music. Right. Where's my music here?
So was that a Chinese spy? What's going on here?
He didn't sound that Chinese, did it?
No, not really. I don't know. Whatever.
One of the ones that give it a Congress member. And so back to this conversation, Frank. You listen how sensitive this guy is about race, but not sensitive to the crime and shit.
79th and right off King Drive in Chicago. And I had one white customer. He was married to a black woman and lived in an apartment on the south side. And he just was in the neighborhood. That's how I was at. But it wasn't that many white people in that neighborhood. So, that's another thing too. So it's like, but the thing is you're gonna have to deal with racism in business. Now you can win them over if you talk to them.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
When you were on the south side, what was more of a hindrance to you? Was it the crime and the violence or the racism? What do you think he's gonna say right here, Craig? Was it the crime and the violence that hindered him in doing business on the south side of Chicago, or was it racism? What do you think he's gonna say right here, Craig?
Racism.
Let me rewind to see what he said. Here comes the question. You on the south side, what was more of a hindrance to you? Was it the crime and the violence or the racism?
The crime and the violence?
There you go. How you gonna be sensitive?
But he said he asked it in a question form though. Yeah, he asked it in a question form. He was like the crime and the violence. No, but he asked it in a question form. Then he's gonna say it's racism. Otherwise, he would say it as an affirmative. He didn't say it as an affirmative.
You don't think so? I think he said the crime and the violence, right? What else did he say?
No, but he said it in a question form, man. He's like, really? He was just surprised. Yeah, he's just surprised. That's what you asked me? What? Of course, it's the racism. Yeah. Hold on, I think so. I think he inflected his voice, man.
How did you guys get it? Did you think he was saying crime and violence or racism? I thought he had it right answer. I thought he was saying crime and violence.
Yeah, he asked it. He asked it a question. He asked it as a question. What? Why'd you dare ask me that?
Is that what you guys thought too?
I don't know. That's what I inferred from it.
Oh, I mean,
yeah. Okay, Jewel confirms. Okay, yeah. Richard said so. Yeah.
When you were on the south side, what was more of a hindrance to you? Was it the crime and the violence or the racism?
The crime and the violence. The crime wasn't no racism. White people don't live there.
That nigga. Ooh, he said he laid a goose out that bitch. Wasn't no racism. Wasn't no racism. Wasn't no white people. But I bet you a bunch of South Side Chicago niggas vote for racism every year in the election. You know, someone said, Kimmy K said, play it again. And let me go back about 15 seconds. All right.
Come over if you talk to him.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
When you were on the South Side, what was more of a hindrance to you? Was it the crime and the violence or the racism?
The crime and the violence. The crime wasn't no racism. White people don't live there. Like white people used to live in Chicago. See, like I never seen it because I was born in the 80s. White people already left Chicago.
Any more explanations?
That's racism, though. See, they left. That's racist. that's the implication, right?
Oh, motherfucker, is racist. Yeah, goddamn, he got it.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's just like he's just playing around, with this shit. But like you have to remember Ken Watson, right? Came here, right?
Yeah.
Ken Watson. He came here. He said, like, if I went to go to a big bank, I wouldn't get no loan. I wouldn't get nothing, even though I'm a big guy.
Right.
He's on tutorial mode.
Right. I mean, honestly, Crack, and you know this, bro, on this panel last night, and I'm going a little bit off topic. Niggas got to talk about Bitcoin. I said, do y'all know what stablecoin is? None of them niggas know what stablecoin is. None of them.
Bank of America is going to do a stablecoin. You heard last week?
Really?
They're going to do it. Yep. They're going to start one.
So they didn't need, like, these guys investing in Bitcoin didn't even know what stablecoin is. Now, it's very difficult to buy Bitcoin. I ain't gonna say it's very difficult, but most people don't buy Bitcoin direct. Am I correct?
Right. Yeah.
They're buying a stablecoin, right? And there you go. And so when I brought up stablecoin, he's like, I don't want to talk about that. The fuck you? I'm like, dude, like, if you don't.
President Trump promised that America would be a manufacturer.
And anyway, I just found it.
Well, there was also another announcement today. Like Trump announced Cardano, Solana, and Ripple will be also included in the strategic reserve. So all the cryptos went up this morning.
Really?
Yeah. So I was long on Friday. A lot of MSTR and all that shit. Yeah.
MicroStrategy.
Yeah. So it's gonna go back the other way. I was thinking of shorting MicroStrategies 2 weeks ago. It crashed last week, but it didn't crash the right time I wanted it to crash.
I tell you, that's the biggest that's the biggest contrarian play I ever made was MicroStrategy years ago.
So one of my streams I talked about this guy went over through all the accounting and the way they do it, and he said it's a pyramid scheme.
Bro, that's how I got him the first time.
Yeah. It'll be a good short eventually, but not now. You know what I mean? This is a good bubble. You got to ride that bubble. This bubble is great. Yeah. You got to go for it.
Yeah. No, you're not lying about that. But I'm real off topic here. But the first, the biggest put I said that I made in going like contrarian against the stock was MicroStrategy, and they were competing at the time against a company called Business Objects. You ever heard of Business Objects?
No.
And anyway, so Business Objects was a company that sold like the data warehouse type software, which is what MicroStrategy used to do, and they were. I think he admitted to what they call it, channel stuffing. You know what channel stuffing is, right?
Yeah. We mentioned this before, yeah.
Right. Channel stuffing for software is weird. Channel stuff software, like you may channel stuff, widgets and something, but not software, And I noticed that in their balance sheet, and there was a guy named Herb Greenberg from the street.com who used to talk about them a lot, very critical of them. And it was a big play at the time, but they rode it back with Bitcoin. But I don't think he's a software guy at the core. He's not a Larry Ellison. He's not a, who are the other software guys? He's just not that to me. He doesn't seem to be about the business like that. And so we'll see how that turns out with him. Something's going to happen there, though.
Did you know they changed their name? So the last earnings call, they changed their name. It's just strategy right now, right? Mm-hmm. The whole website's got changed too. Everything's just about Bitcoin. It's just about I think they just want to do a business where they just hold Bitcoin and give a proxy to Bitcoin to people and all this shit. Yeah, man. There's gonna be a lot of goofing off, dude.
I'm thinking somebody's gonna make a play on him, bro. Some way, like somebody will squeeze him or something.
Yeah.
He's too heavily into Bitcoin without much of a strong business behind it, and that doesn't make a lot of
Yeah.
sense to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
You're not a software company anymore. You're primarily a speculator of some sort.
I mean, GameStop is going to do the same thing. I've heard rumors GameStop is going to do that.
What, just start buying Bitcoin?
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you can't sell video games anymore. You're brick and mortar. Okay, let's go to tutorial mode and just buy a bunch of Bitcoin and ride Bitcoin up with Donald Trump. Right? There you go. You don't need a business. It's just about financialization. This is all financialization, right?
Yeah. Everything being digital. Okay, damn, that's a big jump up because I think Bitcoin was maybe 82 yesterday. I think
it hit 79 overnight on Friday. That's when I said, "Uh-oh, now's the time to get in again." So I'm probably gonna jump out tomorrow. If it doesn't continue to 98, I'm out of there. Yeah.
You know, what was I about to show you? Crack, I showed him. It's all about like black parenting, and you know, they got to be, you know, like I'd be embarrassed.
Close the door. Get in the car. Close the door. Get the fuck in the car. Get in the car. Nah, bitch, get in that car. Get in the car.
Bitch, nigga.
Get the fuck in the car. I'm not playing with you. Get the fuck in the car. Get the fuck in the car. Quit playing with me, bro. Quit fucking playing with me. I'll pop you with this motherfucking brush, nigga. Sit your bitch ass down.
Yo, bitch ass.
Listen, Ernest. Tell Kennard to give it to you. The trunk. Shut your bitch ass up. Where my gas tank on close is? What is that in that bottle? Is that gas?
So this bitch is out of gas. Again, like, you know, man, if you're teaching your children, you know, how to like properly plan, things like that. Any of you niggas that ran out of gas with your children? Because I don't want to talk about it. I ain't talking about you if you have. Crack, your mama ever ran out of gas while y'all going down the road?
Nope.
Some of you niggas may run out of gas. Oh, so I ain't picking on you. It can happen. But I think honestly, like, you need to teach children how to plan, you know, things like that. You understand? Man, this bitch done ran out of gas, and I want you to listen to what she's saying.
Oh. This bitch done saved today. Fuck you, DPD.
I'm always saying.
You always beat me. You always beat DPD.
Did you hear that? Y'all niggas heard that? Did y'all niggas hear that? If y'all didn't, y'all motherfuckers slow on the uptake right here. Nigga, what she said? Y'all niggas didn't get it.
Oh. This bitch done saved today. Fuck you, DPD.
I'm always saying.
You always beat me. You always beat DPD.
You always beat DPD. I run again all the time to be in. You beat them bitches to bail me out. Me and my children be on Sour Road. And this bitch saved today. This bitch like AAA. Bring gas to your ass.
Wait. Is that a community AAA? What's going on here?
No, it's a friend.
Oh, it's just a friend? Maybe she just did it on purpose to get free gas.
This bitch can go with you. I'm about to beat this bitch ass.
Maybe she did that on purpose, man. Man, I don't trust nobody here, man. That guy selling spices probably just give me some horseradish and dye it all green and be like, that's wasabi. Fuck that shit, man.
You got that K2. They got that K2. Goddamn parsley.
Parsley. Ran back up there, Ashley. He was over there. Bitch, the dog came and that bitch ran back up the hill. Look at this bitch.
It's over for saving you. Come on, girl.
Get the fuck in the car. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up. What you want to do? What you want to do? Get your bitch ass in the motherfucker.
What these bitches want from a nigga? What you want to do, nigga? What your little ass want to do, nigga? What these bitches want from a nigga?
Fight, bitch. Fight.
Don't do it. Don't. Come on, girl.
Come on, bitch.
Come on, bitch. We have one of these nigga ass apologists in the chat saying this is a skit. This is a skit, young God. A skit.
Come on. Bitch, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass up. I'm gonna beat you up, bitch. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up, bitch. Nah, bitch, don't be trying to close that door.
Bitch ass.
He called me a bitch. Call me another bitch.
What did you do?
Bitch, call me another bitch. Call me another bitch. Bitch, call me another. Call me another one.
Roll from a nigga.
DMX.
Call me a
Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh,
me. Oh Lord. Get off of me. Okay.
Hey, y'all. Pearl,
Chill.
Pearl, stop.
Off of me. I'm not on you, bitch.
Pearl, move. Pearl, come on. You steal your mama.
Hey, your mama.
Get out my shit.
Move back so she can get up so you. Jesus.
Some of you niggas mad and motherfucker. They loading their pistol right now. Go shoot it at the screen, crap. They ain't gonna come out the other side at me.
yeah, I saw that happen already.
Come on, Pearl. You steal your mama. Come on. Come on,
bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on.
That's steal your mama.
Come on.
Come on, bitch. 2 different weight classes. You about to go at it. 2 different weight classes, nigga. Come on, bitch. Little nigga will beat your ass, bitch, nigga. Somebody said, she a bitch. What do you nigga want from a bitch?
Oh yeah, it's a fupa. Yeah. Is there any oil to refine in that fupa, man?
A whole fat upper body area. Whole fat upper body. The whole body. Super fupa.
Come on, mama. Come on, bitch. What?
Y'all niggas ain't embarrassed yet. I know some of you niggas getting done. Change the channel. Change the channel, nigga. Go ahead. Type up your death threat, nigga. Cause you gonna make me keep going. I would say, nigga. If you don't believe me, go in that kick stream. Listen to that fucking nigga. I grew up with that nigga. He said, man, you been this way your whole life. And when niggas start fucking with you, you just bite hard. And so,
wait, so what kick stream are you talking about? What kick stream? What?
So I was on a kick one night talking to a nigga I grew up with. Oh man, he dropped some jewels though. He didn't know he was dropping them though. He did. I've told you about that big black fucking nigga out here to throw out. Big old blind ass nigga, boxing ass nigga. So nigga come at me like he gonna just intimidate me. I said, nigga, you big nigga. I can't whoop you. So my cousin, he on the kick stream. I would have went in there and whooped his ass. I said, nigga, you ever whooped a big nigga like you ever? You see, I would have pistol whooped that nigga. I said, well, once you got your pistol, how you gonna pistol whip him? Huh? You gonna pistol whip that big, and then what? You gonna drag that big whale like nigga out my house? How you gonna do all that, nigga? And then I said, wasn't my way better, nigga? I ain't even have to touch that nigga. And he walked his dumb blind ass right out the fuck my house. And he finally he said, yeah, John Golf, that was a better way of doing it. That was a better way of doing it. I said, so why the fuck 20 years, 10 years later, you still talking about whooping this nigga when I just showed you a way I ain't even have to touch that motherfucking nigga? All niggas know is violence, even if it's not the optimal solution, is the point that I'm making.
So this stream was recent? That kick stream?
Yeah,
so I remember that story. You told that story long ago too to us.
And niggas, I mean, he wants.
So he said he's still recounting it, huh?
Right. And I said,
interesting.
I said, nigga, what happened to the nigga that broke in your mama house? Is he still walking around here? Is he missing any fingers, arms, legs, eyes? Was he pistol whipped? No. So you gonna pistol whip a nigga for me for $700? What? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. This is why I say niggas just talk a bunch of shit, but they don't do shit. They just throw a bunch of threats at you because they're embarrassed. They don't want a nigga to let this shit out to be seen. But shit, this bitch filmed on the side of the road. Big old titties and tattoos.
Come on, bitch.
Come on, bitch.
Bitch asshole.
Bitch ass nigga.
You a pussy, bitch.
Pussy.
You a pussy.
Little nigga.
You a pussy. Bitch asshole. Hit me now, bitch. Hit me now. Hit me now, bitch. Come on. Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
You ready, little
Are
nigga?
you ready?
Come on.
Bitch.
You ready, little nigga?
Play on my top pussy asshole.
Pussy ass.
Right here. Go around and then go on 310 right there.
Go this way?
Yeah. And go down and go to 310.
If that niggas in the chat, they was talking about where the white people at? Why don't you pull up a white one? Nigga, I'm gonna be here for an hour or two. You got time, go find me some white people doing some wild shit. Matter of fact, you jump up here on the pound and defend these niggas doing this shit.
Bitch asshole.
Bitch ass nigga.
Told y'all about playing with me, bitch.
Yeah, I ain't I left the little nigga in the car with somebody else. Bitch ass nigga.
A rainy day for a dad, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Look at Ashley sitting up there leaning with him.
This is terrible.
He a hoe.
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 Bitch. A whole hoe. He a whole hoe.
Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you
Call the Marion bitch ass. The Marion for the work it.
The Marion. Oh, Marion. The Marion. Send that resume in, nigga. So I can send it, put that bitch in the shredder. The Marion. Shredder. Shredder time. And so I was showing this as more or less as parenting. Now I'm going straight nigga. Straight nigga. Then niggas ain't had no answer for this kind of shit. I understand. How the fuck you answer for this? And nigga like, white people do it too. Okay. Here's another one. And again, I'm like, this was a parenting video. No, white people do it. White people do it. Bro, all I asked was, how do you parent a child like this? I got a daughter. She may one day she be just acting just like this. I was genuinely curious. What the fuck? It's a big nigga, and she like, man, fuck this big nigga. I ain't studying this nigga. Yeah. Give me one second. Give me 1 second.
All right. Please like and subscribe to the Urban Landlord. Got 36 viewers, peaked out at 44. All right, dropping a link. Join the panel if you want. You can go argue with John about this.
Shit, my bad. Crack, my bad. Here we go.
Yeah, I was holding it down. I'm holding it down.
Hold on, nigga.
Call Tyrone. Where's Tyrone? Where's he at?
Anybody.
Tyrone could come up here with Solid Snake.
Boys.
Oh my god, dude. All right, Latino for Trump's here.
What's
Any
up?
comments?
What's up?
Any comments on John's dad not speaking to him anymore after playing this video?
What?
Yeah, he's
Get
gonna
out,
be real
John.
big mad. He's gonna be big mad. Big mad as they say.
So ever since you started this channel, he stopped. He said, "Wait a minute." At the very start of the channel,
Man, you know, I always talk this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't nothing new, my nigga. Like, shit, this ain't nothing new, my nigga. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he a real pro-black nigga. You know what I mean? You know, white man this, system this, it, you know. So, you know, we kind of bumped heads always on that. But, you know, we've always had a very good relationship. Don't get me wrong. But I think this was a little bit too much for him. You know what I'm saying? A little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, does he know you do this type of content?
Yeah. I guess, you know, my cousin showing to him, but you know, just, you know, and he watched YouTube anyway, so he might be watching right now.
Damn, man.
But you know, it was just, you know, honestly, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was, you know, what do they call this shit? It was just it was a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been wanting to do this shit for a long time. You understand? Nigga, like, we ain't cracked the egg or some shit. I done seen some, motherfuckers. When I used to have Section 8, nigga, like, shit, that's what helped shape my whole worldview. You know what I mean? Not just about niggas, but about the government and how it like incentivizes bad behavior. You understand? As a landlord, I see how these motherfucking bitches jumping around like hotcakes all over the place. They tear one place down, move to another one, then tear it down, So I know the process. Blacks, we get up in all black people don't do it like that. Nigga, it don't matter. Nigga, it's enough of them, and the system is so corrupted to the point where shit, they've adapted to the conditions. You've heard niggas on the channel like, man, I gotta move back to DC because the welfare benefit. The nigga, the dead nigga. Go back and listen to the stream. What did he say, man? Ain't nothing like living in DC because the welfare benefit. This nigga hopping John for welfare benefit. And I've seen that. How many of you niggas know that a motherfucking nigga on his last leg will be jumping around for welfare benefit? You don't see that anywhere. Not in the news, not in the fucking YouTube. Ain't nobody talking about that. Motherfucker may talk about a nigga dead in a Section 8 or whatever, a room, but then the circumstances behind that shit, nigga, that's what I bring to you. You can go back and listen on the stream. Nigga, he was moving for welfare benefits. And that's what he said. Does anyone remember that? What the nigga said? Does anyone remember that? Craig, do you remember?
Which one? Because there's so many.
The dead nigga.
Yeah. He said, I want to thank you, John. I want to appreciate you.
He did.
He died under your roof, a black man's roof.
Craig, I don't know
how it is in our community.
Craig, this is what he said, Craig.
Brothers that
Hold
look
up,
out for
Craig.
each other, John.
Hold on, Latino. Here's what he said, Craig.
I'm blessed that you're a brother. You call me back, man. I'm blessed that you're a brother. You call me back, man.
And you can hear the whole interview on the stream somewhere. You guys.
Yeah, I'm blessed, John.
Either the Urban Landlord clips, John Galt presents right here, the Urban Landlord. You'll find it somewhere. Dead nigga. Dead nigga. He wanted to move it. HB said you remember. He wanted, the welfare benefits were so strong. They're so strong here. And so again, like as a nigga, as a landlord, nigga, I see how this shit make a nigga. It'll make a move. Welfare benefit will make a nigga dance. Make a nigga dance. Make a nigga move. With no foot or hoof. Half a hoof.
A hoof.
Half a hoof. Right? And here he was, right? And again, like somebody said Blue Jay. And so then again, so I showed this parenting video. Man, fuck that. I gotta go. What? I'm play this. Fuck that. What do I want? Man, we have so much content here, bro. Let me play this. Fuck it. I can't get distracted.
That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Call your mama right now. You got to get out of my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I found weed in your room.
That wasn't even mine.
Who was it?
It wasn't. I ain't do nothing.
That's your problem.
I ain't do nothing.
Fast ass little girl.
Bad ass.
I told her not to bring it in here.
No, you steady lying. That's your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I asked you to do was go to school. I value everything.
What? She been going to school.
And you steady crying for what? All you got to do is do the right thing.
Bro, I posed this question, and I'm going to let the video play again. I'm going to pose this question for those of you that weren't in the audience. He's trying to run the same old play, right? But the game doesn't change. I told you to go to school. Nigga, school ain't working. Nigga, that's where she getting the weed from and the boys. Nigga, she happy to go to school. You dumb, nigga. Hey, where you think the weed coming from? Where you think she meeting these niggas at? In school?
It's sad you say that, John, but you're right. The urban like public school system, if I went through that shit nowadays, yeah, it's just pussy, drugs, like bullshit. You ain't learned shit, man. Back then it was already bad. Now it's bad.
We like to party. We like to party. Yeah. Was it Kimmy K? Somebody here called in here and said she just had to say, hey, I saw that nigga one day. Give me the money for that nigga. Give me the government money. I saw him. I said, I laid my eyes on the nigga one day. Right? Give us the money. That's the scheme. That's the jig. You understand? And so this nigga here ain't recognized that the paradigm is shifted. And he's sending her back into the failed system where the niggas, where she making niggas. Where the weed?
Nigga in the weed.
The weed. When she ain't go out in the projects and buy the weed, you can tell her live in a decent looking house. She got the weed at school. Right? Kimmy Case. Before we took that video down, Kimmy Case had motherfuckers set smoking weed in the ATM vestibule at Bank of America, right? Before they went to school. Right? They didn't get that weed from their parents. Let's hope not. Right? So they probably got it from school. And he said, yeah, go to school where you get your reefer at. But just don't get none.
But pack your stuff and get out of my house. You can leave now.
So I asked a question.
Keep doing it.
So I asked a question, like, and it's a genuine question. What the fuck do you do about this little girl? What do you do?
Damn.
There were some similar moments here that a nigga like me, John, because I deal with these niggas. And the motherfucker done this to me. Well, it wouldn't even gotten that far with me, honestly. Like right here, I'm done. Nigga, ain't no more talking to me. What the fuck we talking about? You got headphones on. So we not talking no more.
What is he playing on the beats, man? Is it noise cancellation beats? Shit.
That nigga the fuck on out, right? You know what I'm saying? That nigga fuck out. And so he's sitting there talking to her through the headphone. Nigga, you look weak as fuck.
You're right. Yeah. You rip those headphones off.
Nah, fuck.
Somebody said that dad needs to.
As soon as you put your hand on,
you can't show patience. You can't show patience with discipline.
Yeah, somebody said, what's she listening to? I bet she listening to. I bet she listening to. I wonder what she. What do you think she listened to, guys?
Nah. Wait, it's not opera? That's not opera? Oh, man.
Don't I sound like this?
My money's that taller than
Ludacris. I don't know what to do with it.
My money's that taller than Ludacris. I told you.
Why the daddy taller?
My money's that taller.
My money's that taller. I don't know what to do with it.
My money's that taller than Ludacris.
You like you ain't gonna do that no more. You like my money's that taller than Ludacris.
I'm gonna shoot with it.
What are you talking about, John? That's art.
Man, it's what I said
modern art, yeah. One of
the things I started and I started mentioning here on the stream, bro. Let a black motherfucker go to work and they go to lunch with his coworkers. That nigga gonna be scrambling like hell to cut his music down. My money's he don't want his white coworker getting in his car and hear that shit. My money.
You imagine you putting that shit in the bank. My money's
he gonna try and cut that shit out. But hold on. Let me cut the music off before you get in. My money's nigga be embarrassing their own music, bro. I promise you. The shit they listen to, they cannot even announce it out in public. The shit I'm telling you is real dope. Ain't no nigga gonna tell you that shit. But I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is true. If you goddamn ask a nigga, one day, if you don't believe me, one of you white people in the audience, go up to your coworker and say, my money's a dollar.
That's just opera, opera, man. That's African opera.
My money.
Nigga be like, man, I listen to all kind of music. Rock.
That's a classic, John.
Right.
You understand,
Classical music. Nigga, what classical music?
That's their classical music.
Matter of fact, I challenge you niggas. Matter of fact, if you could, nigga, if y'all niggas could do that shit on video, please do it and send that shit in. Go up to anybody can do it. A nigga could do it. Ask a nigga what kind of music he like. You gonna see that motherfucker run so far away from rap music out there. Nigga, you listen to Young Thug? Lil Baby. Lil Baby done killed the babies. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, he killed 2 babies.
The nigga done killed the babies.
2 babies.
Yeah, that's Zaytoven, right? Zaytoven.
My money's on dollars.
John, I didn't know Black Americans had their own click clack language, bro. I didn't know y'all.
Yeah, that's a click clack right now.
Yeah, what type?
It's a mumble rap. It's a mumble rap.
What type of weird shit is this?
I like Traytoven, like Trayvon, like a mix.
Traytoven.
I like that shit right there. Nigga, I like
Traytoven. Traytoven, huh?
Nigga, we ought to do a stream with all the funny names y'all the nigga done heard you. Google knew, like, man, I remember when Key and Peele did a skit, right? And that shit had all it was like a skit, like mocking funny names.
Yeah, the football players.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit for the draft.
Shaquan Johnson, Latavius.
Bro, it is. Listen, I went to my little brother's graduation, bro, and I saw the names on that motherfucker. I was like, God damn, this is a Key and Peele skit. All these motherfucking Trayvons and Aquarius and all.
Too bad little Deuce. Too bad little Deuce ain't gonna walk up there, with his cap and gown.
Oh man.
There's got to be like a compilation or something like that on YouTube already. Somebody's already got to have that set up, man.
My money's a turn. Craig, I don't know if you were up on the stream, and I don't have the whole conversation here. I have it, but I don't have it right here. Man, we've had so many conversations like this, bro. Well, not so many, but not it. Let me let you listen. Fucking crap. Listen to it. I'm gonna play that couple videos. Hey, what you on disability for? Listen.
I get for learning disability and mental health.
Well, what's your learning disability? If you don't mind me asking.
I can't read and write.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Cause you speak real well. How the hell you can't read and write?
Yeah.
You heard that, nigga? I'm 34.
Yeah. This is brought to you by Hooked on Phonics.
Hold on for a minute. Yeah. Jewel Aquarius. Yeah. His son just died, but that man back to work, man. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. He back at it, man. He lost his son. His son worked with him. I don't know if you guys watch Bruce Rivers CLR, the criminal lawyer. Stop snitching, motherfuckers, is what he tell your ass. Stop self-snitching is what he said. It's a very good YouTube channel. It was sad to see his son die, though. Jewel, you knew that. Yeah, sad to see it. Michael Rivers, he was behind the scenes guy. I did all the editing and shit, video footage for Bruce Rivers. Yeah, Bruce Rivers, CLR, the criminal lawyer. Yeah.
Because I speak real well, because I went to speech class and I pick up words.
Oh, okay, but you just can't read. You can't read.
I can't put nothing on paper.
Get the fuck. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's always been like that for you, or did it just not start happening?
No, it always since a little kid, I used to get bullied and hide in elementary, hide from my classmates.
You heard that? Niggas I hide from my classmate, getting bullied. There's so many blacks. Bro, I got bullied. You listen to Kick Shrink. Well, a nigga didn't really bully me, because nigga, I love to fight. And I'd be looking to fight. They team up fight me. I'd try to go pick their punk ass off one time. One by one, we start to subtract. And that was the thing, like you know how many young kids, I mean, you know how many suicides I've read about where kids getting bullied and they just commit suicide in these black schools, white schools too, but real difficult in these black schools. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real tough. And you know, I think it is really an embarrassment for these people, honestly, man. Like everything they put their hand, you know, some people had a Midas touch, some people had a shitty touch. Everything they seem to put their hand on is like all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And oh yeah. I've been meaning to play this.
My money's on dollar now.
What is he actually saying when he rapping that? All I hear is my money.
He's saying my money stand taller than Ludacris. That's all I understood.
Why can't you just say that? You know what? Fuck it.
Well, HB explained it earlier. HB said what they're doing is, he said basically they do. I'm going to do a stream on this shit because I read an article.
You can do a stream on mumble rap?
No, nigga. This ain't about you. Think I do some stupid shit like that about stupid ass? No, I wouldn't. You know, I won't get deeper in there. You know, I abstracted out a little bit. My money still taller than Fro or Ludacris. Bro, that's what he did.
Oh, Fro of Ludacris. Look at that. You understood even better than I did, John.
You think AI can figure this out? AI, we can use AI to do it. We don't.
Yeah, let's get
the Chinese AI. The Chinese AI could do this for us.
Let's get a text to speech on this shit, man. Get some subtitles going.
I'm gonna do a stream on languages.
They can't find it.
No, here we go.
Oh, I gotta be there for that. I gotta be there for
do a
that.
stream on languages and music as it stands today. All right. It's a young white boy. Let me see if I can find this motherfucker. HB probably seen this nigga. Let me see if I can find this little nigga.
Damn, HB speaks click-clack.
My money's.
I'm impressed, man.
I mean, that's not click clack. At least is like, you know, you have separation between words, man. That's mishmush. This is mishmush.
You know how they say
Click like it be translated. This shit's just. I don't even know what this even is.
My money is not.
Before I get to that video, I'm gonna play this. Guys, tell me what you think about this.
I'm one of the black men in this era, in this generation. I can say I never touched a white woman. Never had sex with a white woman. Never got head from a white woman.
That's a lie.
And
that's
I say
a damn lie. He probably got a BJ. He ain't counting that.
Yep.
You know, and you understand the history of what these people did to you.
The history.
You start to look at things from a whole different perspective.
You get more bricked up when you
understand
the history.
So I say this proudly. And most of the people joining in on the conversation of interracial dating can't get past the physical attraction. They're just looking at physical attraction.
Nigga, most of the people that get in interracial is looking for the physical attraction. Nigga, does he not understand what the fuck?
Nah, bro. What about emotional support? What about mental support? What about
I need a bitch to emotional support.
So what are you trying to say, man?
Like, he can get better emotional support from that big black bitch that John showed earlier.
Yeah, emotional.
Yeah, because he's saying that people are looking for like attractive people. So he's trying to basically like, I don't want to take it out of context, but is he saying what I think he's saying?
Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what the fuck that nigga's saying. All I'm paying attention to, hey, nigga, you looking for a bitch that emotionally support you, bro? Shit, what the fuck you gonna want? You gonna cry on her shoulder, nigga? Is that what a nigga looking for? A nigga, bitch, a crown on his shoulder.
To be fair, a lot of men, when you ask them what they want in a woman, they describe their mama.
Physical
So
attraction.
probably.
They're just looking at physical attraction. Nah, bro. What about emotional support? What about mental support? What
the fuck is mental support?
When a nigga crash out and he wants his bitch to hold him back.
Drink a beer, nigga. Smoke a joint. Right. Go do some work.
Take a walk.
You know what? You know who don't need mental support? Niggas is working. They at work all day. HB, you ever been riding down the road like, damn, I gotta call my woman, give me some mental support here. I ain't gonna be able to make it down the road.
Wait, hold on. Is getting neck from your woman when you're upset mental support too? That count?
Yeah. You ever had to pull the road over there? Look, If I can't get into my woman, like that UPS driver, look, I'm gonna leave this truck on the side of the road if I can't get a truck touch with my woman. I need a ditch unlock. Somebody, I need my woman to get
It's like I need to unload before I load.
Like, bro, like this is not understand. I don't want you guys to take this like I'm hating. I'm pointing it out. Hopefully you can get better. If you see, don't teach your son this weak shit. It's some propaganda that this boy done ingested. You understand? It's some fucking propaganda, bro. Like, he want to lay his head on his woman's pillow and cry it out.
Nah, bro. What about emotional support? What about mental support? What about spiritual support? Spiritual connection. Outside of physical attraction, outside of the physical pleasure, what could a white woman do for me? A white woman doesn't understand my
niggas standing with bed to disagree with your motherfucker. There's a lot of nigga football players would disagree with your ass too. So
OJ Simpson would disagree with
speech. MLK might disagree. Actually, not
the only woman that can understand my struggles.
This nigga trying to go Muhammad Ali. Right? It's too late for that. That game is over. We get to that. I'm looking for this. Oh, here it is. Sister gal.
Bitch, fuck your mama. I ain't your mama. Anybody on social media under my fucking post hollering about my mama would never. Bitch, fuck your mama. I ain't your mama. Anybody on social media under my fucking post hollering.
Sister gal. Now who is this? Anybody know who this is?
George Floyd? I don't know.
I don't know, but she has a lovely mouth.
Yeah,
fuck
she got
your
that.
mama. I ain't your mama.
Oh, that's this dude's mom?
This whole nigga don't give a fuck about none of that. You bitch ass nigga bitches for one, and fuck these dyking ass, prostitute ass whole nigga don't give a fuck about none of that. You bitch ass niggas be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Nigga open their mouth, nigga came to what they was, man. Bitch ass nigga, and you caught the cut and left another nigga came in the line. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Man, niggas know what up with me, man.
Ooh, it's a new language, new culture being born. Culture being born.
Oh god, y'all niggas deep. Y'all
A new dialect? A new dialect?
No, you niggas are devolving, bro.
That's that thing, man.
Give these niggas some land, borders, language, culture. They got their own language. They
gonna need their own land. Damn.
Give us the South East, nigga. Alabama.
Oh my god.
You have a new country. Wow.
John, with the second you start showing these niggas eating bush meat, man, it's over. God,
all right, John. You got another segment going? Good job,
nigga
John.
bitches for one, and fuck these dyking ass, prostitute ass whole nigga don't give a fuck about none of that. You bitch ass niggas be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Nigga open their mouth, nigga came to what they was, man. Bitch ass nigga, and you caught the cut and left in the hole and left another nigga family in the blind. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Man, niggas know what up with me, man. Bitch ass nigga, a bitch, and I said that. Nigga know we clout the whole scene. Bitch ass nigga, check the moves. You know what up with me. I'm that top nigga.
Yeah, man.
Why that nigga got a dent? Hold on, why that nigga got a dent in his forehead? What the hell?
Why you making fun of my forehead, man?
Ain't man. Don't come on me, man. That's what we gotta go over that bitch over there, man.
Maybe he's Muslim. Muslims always have the dent on their heads, man.
Yeah,
They gotta do the prayers. They gotta do the prayers.
He's a gangster Muslim.
Gangster Muslim.
Gangster Muslim.
Boko Haram.
The Quran walk.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh, you nigga.
Yeah, you. We're gonna get this channel's gonna get blown up.
And one last video, near and dear to my heart. Again, I've shown something similar to this on the stream. You remember that person that called in? They were living in a motel, and their family member put them out. Remember that? Anyone remember that?
Yeah, that they called you a family.
And she said, she was like, but I don't want to live around no blacks, though. Remember that? She said, I ain't
know. The bitch got kicked out over some food. Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, over food, gruel. Or got kicked out over gruel. And there's a lot of hidden elements again, like in many of these videos that people don't notice that I do. I've housed these people, and I've shown this video before, and every time I see it, I just notice something different. And here's the video again.
But you know I can't do that right now. Get your own place. You know I can't do that right now.
Well, that's your problem. You're a grown woman. You're grown.
What are you?
Grown.
God.
God damn. You got she about the granddad and the grandma. Yeah.
Yo, who's this? Joshi from Mario?
Is that was she one of the transport trucks for the Underground Railroad? God dang.
Does she beep when she back up?
Once you get that big old ass.
When she back up? Is that the smoke detector or her? God damn.
There gonna be some things you're gonna hear though.
Probably both.
That you're gonna see where like these people are really having a hard go with each other, man. Like, you know, like I would argue, honestly, niggas gonna hate me when I say this. One of the biggest downfalls for blacks, honestly, is I would say that they're operating under a notion or I keep using the word paradigm of like family, right? But I don't know if that shit necessarily applies, you know, in America with all the, you know, different things going on. The families have been broken down in across races, but particularly amongst the lower class. And that is where many blacks are. And so if you look at this apartment here, and again, this is a landlord speaking to you, a landlord that rents to people like this. What you see is a very crowded apartment, right? The granddaughter is living there with the grandmother. So she done brought in her shit. And you see the subtitle here is, "This is what I have to go through every day after working 12-hour shifts and I just want to sleep." So this is probably a 1-bedroom apartment. So I mean, she's sleeping in the common area. And you remember what I said? What I said, the tragedy of the commons. I've talked about that many times here on the stream. And so oftentimes grandma just want her place back. She don't want to come in her living room and see some motherfucker sleeping at 10 o'clock in the morning, right? I know you've been working all night, but it's still my living room. I want to see you watch TV. And your big ass is here, sleep. My friends may want to come over. It's probably a senior citizen building. You're going to hear her say this. And I just want my own place back. This place ain't big enough for both of us. And they can't put their head together to get a place big enough for both of them. You understand? That's the conflict there. You see all this shit all cluttered. And so you're going to hear the conversation here. And you see this so often. If these were migrants, fucking 6 men could live in here. Understand? But 2 black women cannot get along together. 2 black women, blood related on the maternal side.
More like 4.
Cannot get together and live together. So now she's saying, go get your own place. Well, grandma probably got a Section 8 place. Sister girl, she's saying, go out there in the free market and compete with the migrants on your own. That's what's happening here. That's the underlying context of what you're seeing in this video. And this is why the girl's like, what the fuck I can go? I can't afford to go out here in this city and afford this high pay John Galt. This nigga want his money every week. You ain't even charging me, grandma.
I'm 20 years old. I know that, but you gave me permission to stay here.
You are grown.
Because I have nowhere else to go.
Oh, you shit.
I got nowhere else to go.
John, you think her not having nowhere to go, and let's say she did have a job, you think that she was saving to get herself an apartment, or you think that she was just blowing it in half?
Probably not. She not Latina.
Hold on. Y'all gonna make me listen. Now you're gonna make me play another video. I want to play this video. I've been telling you, man. Like I've been telling you, I'm giving you straight dope. Like, listen, all the economics classes you could go and learning from college. Nigga, this microeconomics right here on the street. Now I want you to listen to this. Listen to this. Where you looking? Listen to this. Northwest or southeast?
Just a single room.
Say what?
Just a single one. Just a single room.
Yeah, what neighborhood? Northeast, northwest, or southeast?
Northwest.
So all right, he want to live around the whites. You can tell that accent. Where he from?
White.
Somewhere. He want to live around them white folk. And when you looking to move?
As soon as next year.
All right. I'm going to send you an email, a text message. You can take a look at some of the rooms we have. We have a lot of rooms. Just whenever you want to take a look. Come out and take a look. I'll show you the rooms.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And where you located right now? You in DC right now?
Yes, I mean, actually, I'm at my job right now, yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're in DC, though.
Yes, I am.
Oh, where you from, by the way?
Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria. A lot of Nigerians here.
10 years.
What brought you to this?
I actually live in Baltimore, but my job is in DC, so it's...
You know how far my fucking Baltimore is here. That nigga Ryan live in Baltimore. When he come down DC, he be like, man, fuck. 2 hours. And he driving. You done heard him on the stream. Fuck, I hate going down DC, all this motherfucking traffic. And here this nigga is. Nigerian nigga.
Putting a lot of stress on me. I have to move.
A lot of stress.
Yeah, I have 2 jobs, so it's putting a lot of stress on me.
What that is? That money line. Did you hear that? Did you? Now, I hope you niggas are able to connect the dots. I will if you can't. If your mind don't take you there, I will. Listen. Did you hear it? Did you hear? Garen, did you catch? Do you get where I'm going here, Garen?
Yeah.
The Nigerian nigga said, I got 2 jobs. 2 jobs driving in from Baltimore. That's a long way, nigga. Coming in DC to get that money. Right?
I actually live in Baltimore, but my job is in DC, so it's putting a lot of stress on me.
A lot of stress. He wants Young Galt to release some of that stress. The stress relief.
You need that dope.
That dope relieve that stress.
Yeah, I have 2 jobs, so it's putting a lot of stress on me.
How many jobs? I want y'all niggas to remember that. How many jobs he say you got?
2 jobs.
2 jobs. 2 jobs. What kind of work do you do?
I'm the head concierge at an apartment called Camden.
Okay.
Then I'm at another apartment called a residence at the city center.
Oh, that's a nice area. That's downtown.
So my job is that's why I'm looking for something around Northwest.
Ain't that what the young boys be looting and shit? Weren't they looting down there the other day?
Exactly.
Were you there when they were looting? And so there's that. I've been predicting again. I'm down
in South Africa's wild bushveld, Kala.
I've been watching all these Lion movies. I've been predicting that these tether wars are going to heat up real hot. The blacks are going to attack the people closest to them. How many Africans have we had call in on the stream here? A lot of them, bro. Lots. Would you all agree?
Yeah.
But you know what we haven't had a lot of? See, it's the unseen, which you don't notice. We ain't had a lot of Hispanics. The Hispanics are a little bit more ambitious, a little bit further up the ladder. They probably have their own landlords. So the Africans got to come to me, but the Hispanics, they go to their own people. Now, I've told you over and over and over again. I can count on one hand how many Hispanics I've ran into. 20-something years. One hand. But Africans, blacks, to a lesser extent, whites, I rent to a lot of them. I've had one of my white tenants on the stream. And I think all of this dovetails in the sense that would you rent to a nigga this talking like this?
Bitches for one, dyking ass, prostituting asshole. Nigga don't give a fuck about none of that. You bitch ass niggas be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Nigga open it up. I didn't know what it was.
This little nappy headed.
Oh, bitch ass nigga. Man, niggas know what up with me, man. Bitch ass nigga, little bitch, and I said that. Nigga know we cloud the whole thing. Bitch ass nigga, check the news. You know what up with me. Nigga, top you nigga bitches for one, and fuck these.
And then there was this video to show you the disparity of the two between the blacks and the tellers. Listen to this.
Watch.
Hey, hold on, guys. I want you to listen to this shit. Oh, this is good. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
All right.
Hey, you know what? I never got your name, man. What's your name?
John.
John? Okay, John. John, can you, I have to catch tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Why you don't have it today?
These people, man, I'm so fucking tired of these mother freaks. I'm so tired of them, but...
So how you going to have it tomorrow if you don't have it today?
No, I'm going down to get the cash tomorrow. First thing in the morning.
Why didn't you do that today?
Because they told me they would have it in my damn account. They promised me that they would have it in my account.
And so you think you're going to go down there and what, strong arm them in the pen?
No. I'm just going to go down there and get the paper check and cash it that way.
But how do you know they're going to have a paper check for you?
I'm assuming they will, because you haven't paid me any other way.
I mean, but you've been doing a lot of assuming with these people.
Hell or high water, I'm getting my money tomorrow.
Oh, I mean, are you still working for these people while they're not paying you?
Yeah, well, they haven't paid me. I didn't work today because they didn't do shit for me today. But they said I have it.
He didn't do what? He didn't do what? What the African said? What did he do? What did the African say he do? He said, I work 2 jobs. And I later talked to the nigga said, I drive Uber too. I'm just waiting on my car to get out of the shop. Right now, I'm renting a car to drive Uber. And I think he said he paid $250 a week to rent the car to drive Uber and work 2 jobs. Now, I want you to contrast that with the grandmama who come in and see this 20-year-old fat bitch sleep on her couch, talking about she worked 12 hours. How many hours do you think the Uber driver, the nigga that work at the hotel, working?
Oh, daily? He probably gets only 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, he probably, no, if anything, he sleeps in that car.
He might be sleeping in the car. You right? I ain't think about that.
No, I've heard a lot of migrants, both African and Hispanic. Sometimes they be double dipping in a car or a truck.
Yeah.
Even over here, they'll rent in a 3-bedroom apartment between 10 of them, and each of them probably pay like what, $50, $100, and the rent is paid.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Since I got crack up here, I saw this. John's credit check isn't far superior to the corporate machine way. You know, I did a stream like early on talking about like the social credit score and the Klarna, and I think Crack talked about those on his streams, talking about how much money he made off the motherfuckers. I think there's a new credit score evolving, right? A real serious credit score evolving. You know what I mean? And I don't think the credit scores as they exist today can capture the guy that just called in. Think about this. Does anyone remember these migrants right here that were on the stream? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Let me play this. What do you work?
I work for a law firm.
And they not paying you?
Man, let me tell you about law firms. Some of the motherfuckers are shiesty, and I fucked around and got with a shiesty.
It's a big one or a little one?
No, it's a little one.
What? If you don't mind me asking, what's the name of it?
Tucker, Charles Tucker.
Oh, okay. So he ain't paying. Damn.
But I'm gonna get it, man, because I ain't trying to be on the fucking street.
All right. So what if he don't pay you tomorrow? you go down there, you be like, hey, where's my money? And you be like, I ain't got it. What you gonna do?
I've been talking to a couple of friends. If that doesn't go through, I'll be able to borrow the money from them. But I don't want to.
Why don't you borrow it now and then pay them back? Get it?
Yeah, why don't you come on stream?
I remember.
I tried. I really not do that unless I actually absolutely got to do that. I don't really want to keep it in my current situation.
You're gonna have to tell them tomorrow if they don't pay you.
No, I ain't talking about y'all. Fuck him. I'm talking to my friends. I gotta tell them tomorrow, instead of being homeless, I do that. But I'd rather just get the cash tomorrow and pay that way.
Is it a black dude lawyer or what?
He is a black lawyer.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, let me know first thing in the morning, man. What time you going down there?
I'm going down there at 8. He open at 9. I'm going down there. I'm leaving here at 8. I'll be at this place at 9 because I got to catch the metro.
All right, sounds good, man. All right.
All right.
So that's the law firm that he works for. And these blacks aren't paying him. Meanwhile, the motherfucking the Nigerian guy, he got 2 jobs, 2 good jobs, high-end hotels. And that is what I think is like the divergence where between the blacks and these tethered Caribbeans, migrants, immigrants, like no one's hiring the young boys, NBA young boys, never broke in. YBs, ain't nobody hiring them motherfuckers.
Oh, not the YNs or whatever they're called.
Not the Mellies.
Oh, they ain't hiring the Molly boys no more?
Wait, you mean those knife guys? Wait, hold on. The guys that stabbed up the butts?
Yeah, those guys.
The Molly boys. All right, that was a long time ago. We haven't.
I don't even know if they're still around, but if they are, whatever.
Yeah.
They ain't hiring niggas no more.
So
My money didn't know that, baby.
back to this video.
Pay for that BBL.
I wanted to show you guys a little something here. I gotta put this shit on my soundboard.
Damn, that's the love. Go to your mom. Damn, that's how grandma.
Now, why do you think she ain't live with her mama?
Because her mama probably couldn't handle her bullshit either.
Yeah, the mama got the same
There you
attitude.
go.
No,
Mama
her
got the same attitude.
Her mama got a nigga.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Remember I told you about Baby Boy? Remember I told you about Baby Boy, right? The movie Baby Boy. And she wanted to get Tyrese out of the house. Why? Because he had Ving Rhames. He wanted to fuck all over the house, right? Remember I told you about my tenant? His name was Pumpkin. He actually lived in his house right here. And one day, his daddy moved in the room next door, right? So him and his daddy's new girlfriend were living in the same fucking house. And all that fucking friction. But his mama wanted to get the boy out of the house because she had a new nigga too. The daddy had him a new woman and the mama got him a new man. They want to live their life and the boy was caught. He was in third wheel. So she put him up in my house. And damn it, the daddy didn't move in and now they brought their trouble in my house. So the mama probably has told this girl, get the fuck out, I got me a new nigga. He greater than you. He bring money. He help pay the rent. You ain't kicking in nothing. Go stay with your grandma.
Mom doing me?
Nobody wants you around there.
Nobody
Go
wants
your
you.
mothers, your brothers.
My mom loves me. Everybody love me, but just you.
Girl, where?
If they love you, why they don't take
10 years later, you
I
don't.
don't owe you nothing. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
Fuck
and
you.
this is my grandma, y'all. This is my grandma.
You.
My grandma. That's my grandma.
You.
My grandma.
You're a disrespectful bitch.
My grandma that's supposed to love me and care about me.
You're a disrespectful.
And again, like Africans and Caribbeans.
Grandma got the hog hams.
Africans and Caribbean, I can't even imagine in my wildest dream they talking to their grandma like this. I can't imagine.
Hell no.
Nah, you crazy,
in my
bro.
wildest dreams, nigga. I can't imagine it. I've been around too many of them motherfuckers. They be gonna slap shit out that girl.
Yeah, my grandma would have been slapped.
And she wouldn't dare call the fucking police. Fuck
Turn that
no.
bitch turn her into BBL
Right?
beat.
They'd have the damn her children would be coming over here beating that damn girl.
Yo, I was about to just tell you that, John. My grandma would have beat me and then called my dad to beat me some more.
Yeah, then he bring his uncles, his brothers, and everybody come on there kicking your ass, right?
Yep.
And like
exile that motherfucker.
Right. And so this is one of the problems again. You see, like nobody's checking the disrespect, right? Nobody, it hasn't been checked yet, right? In all these situations, the woman hasn't been able to check it. The man hasn't been able to check it. Grandmama, she ain't been able to check it. So what? These people go out into the world.
You don't love yourself, bitch.
Wow.
You don't love yourself.
Wow.
You don't love yourself.
Damn.
Wow.
You don't love yourself, bitch.
That's crazy, man.
Shit,
Hold on, so you don't let your granddaughter go to sleep so I can go to work?
Bitch, fuck you.
What I do to you for you to disrespect me like this all the time?
You're not supposed to even be here.
Okay, but what do I do?
You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, but what?
You're not supposed to be here.
What do I?
So there's a reason why she's saying you're not supposed to be here. You understand?
Section 8.
Right. You're not on the lease. It's probably a senior citizen building. My mother lives in a senior citizen building. This kind of shit happens all the time. And she's not on the lease. She can't be on the lease. So she's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, if the young girl were getting up, cleaning up, not laying around, bitch, go sleep in the park, right? Get your ass up off your grandma's couch. If you're tired, if you're still sleeping, do a little cleanup and go sleep in the park and get the fuck out of grandma's way.
Hell, she sleep in the car.
Right. She should even, like, I've always said this. If I had to go live in somebody's house, bro, you ain't even gonna know I'm there. I'm gonna be like a motherfucking mouse, man. Nigga, I come out when you ain't around.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Facts. Right? Like, nigga, I'm coming out when you ain't around, so you don't feel no ways agree. I ain't gonna be sitting in the living room watching TV, nigga. I don't watch TV, no. But I wouldn't be sitting in the living room watching TV. My music wouldn't be too. I wouldn't be bringing women over. Nigga, I'm trying to get up out your house. Nigga, not you selling this bitch.
Damn right.
Right? And I just showed you the distinction between the African. He said work 2 jobs. And this bitch said, I'm asleep. I work 12-hour shift.
I do.
You're not on the lease.
What do I do?
You're not on the lease.
You told me I can stay here though.
You're not on the lease for 90 days. You're not on the lease.
Okay. So what do I do? What do I do to
I'm dying. Oh, this is funny as hell.
Grandma had a BBL.
Is that a flotation device? Wait, hold on.
I bet you. I want to know who paid for that BBL though. Who paid for that?
They could save a lot of fun. I think they could lifted the damn Titanic, man.
She uses the roll. She uses the roll every time she got a white.
Oh my god!
Oh god! You got any financial advice for this this beautiful black queen?
Man.
Crack.
It's an optical
No,
illusion, bro.
no.
I wanted to, you know, I really wanted to critique this Trump review, but it's getting kind of stale now.
The Zelensky thing?
Yeah, but there's a couple points. Fucking, I'm gonna do it now.
What?
Because I think it dovetails into what I'm talking about, honestly. And I've talked about this with a couple of people, and I want to share it with you. These are my thoughts, my opinions. And let me see if I can go to transcript. And I think it was let me see. I'm looking for it. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Crack, have you noticed crypto's been going back up again?
Yeah, I mentioned it in the stream. Yeah, I saw this morning.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's why Friday. Yeah, that's why Friday was like, looks like a good time to buy.
Yeah, I was thinking about selling a couple of my stuff and then putting that money into crypto. since Trump's going to be in office, I know he's going to pump the shit out of it for the next probably 4 years or however long.
If you listen to the stream we done earlier with the whole when Trump has said Bitcoin was going to be a strategic reserve. That was
forgive me, John. I gotta work, man. I can't catch every stream anymore, man. I'm sorry.
No, honestly, this pump wasn't as great as like the 2022 and the 2023.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. We haven't hit back to 100K yet.
And I feel like, the time's ticking right now. I feel like Palantir was way better than that, and like Carvana was even better than that. Carvana was a stupid ass stock though, and there was lots of other things that crypto right now. It's been disappointing.
I think I found the clip.
I guess I got some stuff I got to rewatch tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah,
my little kid
you had to read
passed
about
by.
Google when we talked about Trump saying he was going to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve. That was your tail point. That was your telltale sign right there. You remember that crack?
Yeah.
When he said that, and that's what changed my whole tune about it. I ain't give a fuck if it's real, fake, or whatever. If the government about to put their health behind it, shit, you can ride the government wave. Let's see. When did I do that stream, Craig? That had to be way back.
Yeah, that was sometime last year, wasn't it? He been made a notice about it. He said he was going to use it.
It was before Trump got elected.
Yeah, he said it was going to be a good solution for the reserve, I believe.
See right here. Trump proposes Bitcoin solution for $35 trillion national debt. That's when he was talking about making a strategic reserve.
Yeah.
That was it right there. And that would have been a winner, I would imagine. I don't know. I haven't followed Bitcoin like that. Damn, what was I looking for? Oh. The Trump interview. I got it.
We going over the whole thing or just part of it?
No, hell no. Not the whole thing. Just part of it.
Yeah, I was going to say that bitch long.
Here's the piece I want you guys
You
listen.
don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that.
Well, there was a clip. I think he said, I let it go on a little bit too long. Does anyone remember this?
Thank you very much. We very much appreciate the attention. Today's
Let me see if I can find it.
if we didn't win,
You're not gonna tell us how to feel.
Oh, here
You're
it
not
is.
gonna tell us how to feel.
Here it is. Let's see. Damn, I hope the transcript.
well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have President
I want
Zelensky
you
of
to comment on
Ukraine,
one thing.
and we've been
Where's the
working
transcript
very
here?
hard, very close. So we've actually known each other for a long time. We've been dealing with each other for a long time,
Okay,
and very well.
all right.
We had a little negotiation spat, but that worked out great. I think for both countries. I think for the world, actually, beyond both
Here it
countries.
is right here.
And we have something that, but you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right. We'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thanks.
So my take on this is that Trump let it go on. You know what? He said that people need to see it. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. He said something like the people needed to see it. See if I can find it. Here it is here. Listen to
There are
this.
disagreements,
Listen.
and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
Universal know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, a while back we had Afrodamus up on the panel. And Stanley and Afrodamus were arguing. I ain't really like the direction in the way it went because I respect the Afrodamus. I wanted to have a conversation with him. And I could have jumped in and intervened. And I didn't. And this was a month before Trump did this. And I texted Universal and I said, I want people to see this. You understand? That's why I didn't stop it. And Trump is saying here, you can hear him say it, sometimes you have to let people just expose themselves. You understand?
Let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think
He said, I think he's good because he know that he has the strong hand. And that's what he keeps saying to Zelensky. Nigga, you can't win an election in your country. You have no cards to play. And he said earlier, like, without me, bro, you go fight it out with Russia if you want.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful.
Accept that there are disagreements in the media.
That's why I
when
kept
you're
it
wrong.
going so long.
We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
This is how strong man. You hear me talk a lot here about strong men. And I think one of the reasons, honestly, I talked to some of my black friends, and I think throughout all these videos, every one of these fucking videos I showed you before this, what was missing? From the nigga sitting down on the couch with that woman to all these fucking children trying to argue with their children. What was missing? A strong nigga.
A man.
And I
the cojones.
And I said it in Trump's first presidency, and I'm saying it even more now.
Yep.
He's unrestrained now. Black people are gonna take this probably a lot harder than most people because they've never seen this in their neighborhoods, in their houses. This is nothing but a strong nigga. Kimmy K, he don't grab pussy. They let you grab the pussy when you're a strong nigga.
Yep. That's what he said.
That was the whole thing.
We gotta put that on. We gotta put that on the shirt. That's hilarious.
All the women know. Only the weak niggas say he grabbed pussy. The strong niggas know they let you grab it.
John, that dude, that black dude that used to say D's nuts, when this guy was hot, he was getting cat. Like, come on,
just
man.
Like with the tailbone rankings, and the niggas are conflicted. They don't know which way to turn with this shit. They don't know if they be pro the nigga dead or pro the nigga, the white bitch going to prison. Well, they want the white bitch going to prison. They do want that. But they want this strong man. But they keep resisting. And that is a conflict of all because they need it. They need to see this. Like Trump said, this is for the American people who have been in a drought for a long time of strong men.
They need to ask
for the American people to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I think
We ain't seen this in a long time. We ain't seen a strong nigga. We had Biden, Obama, Bill Clinton. This is a strong nigga. He got his name up in lights. He the only nigga in our lifetime that had his name up in lights. And for all you bitches that ain't got no daddy around for your children, you can learn from this nigga.
Those disagreements rather
Just the best example you got, aside from his politics, is a strong nigga right here.
than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong.
And I'm gonna show you something else again that I noticed here. He done empowered JD Vance.
Nope, he lets him talk.
Strong men empower
respect.
niggas. No, fuck that. He empowered that weak nigga. Right? That's what you're seeing here. He let the nigga talk, let him chastise this nigga. Nigga, you ain't said thank you. Listen to him. This is when you get around strong nigga, your spine stiffen. You think you're gonna be around weak ass, a strong nigga, and you just walk around moping and shit, looking weak? He making this nigga stronger. You You understand? This is what you're seeing here. I'll give you a better example. I'll bring it all the way home to you. When we started this channel, and somebody said, set a goal. Should I say your name? Is he still here? Yeah, get cracked. He set a goal. What was the goal? 1,000 subscribers or something? Was it 1,000? I can't remember what it was. 1,000 subscribers or something.
No, we just wanted the 1,000 last year. That was it. That was the easy stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you said 10,000. It's 10,000 for the face reveal. 10,000 for the face reveal.
I remember at the time he said the goal. Maybe we hit 200 subscribers or something. That's being optimistic, or and it brought me back to my corporate days where they would set stretch goals. Crack, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? You know what a stretch goal is, Crack. That first year you do X number, then they say, okay, nigga, it's time to stretch out, see what you can really do, right? And that goal will be, out way beyond what you did your first year, as an example, in corporate America. And so that's kind of how I took what Crack did when he said it, because most people probably would have set the bar lower and said, let's just get to 500 monetization, right? But Crack says it's 1,000, and I think that is what lifts other people around him. He just set the bar low for 500. We just all kind of had that in the back of my mind. It's like doing push-ups. You get down on the ground and you say, I'm going to do 10. That's what you're going to do, right? You get down there and say, I'm going to do 15. You might do 13. But you do more than 10. And that's what, saying stretch goals does, in my opinion. And I think that in this guy's case, what we're seeing is, what we didn't see in Obama. See, what you saw in Obama was he chose someone that didn't threaten him, that was weaker than him, older than him, not a threat. Cool, right? You go in, you the nigga. You that nigga, because you young, everybody flashing cameras at you. But Trump has a young man who is aspirational. And, I saw a video. Someone asked Trump, is JD in line to be the next president? He said, well, we got to see. Can't just crown this nigga king right now. You got to make him work for it.
Damn right.
Right? You got to make him work for it. And we put him on a big stage here. Let's see what he can do. Right? Look, let's see what
we know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on. I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you
that wasn't with me. That was with.
You see, does anyone see what the problem is here? And I know you've probably seen the video many times. You can't argue with a man when you don't have any cards. How the fuck do you do that?
Facts. I mean, you don't got the cards, dude.
Like, I don't even understand.
You over there blaming, you over here asking for money, bro. You need to be like, what can I do for you to soften this? You know what I mean?
You gotta tuck your tail, bro.
Yeah,
tuck your tail, right? Universal. Did you hear what Trump said? What did he say? He said, Universal, you just joined it. Did you hear what Trump said? He said,
people are dying.
No.
People are dying.
You're running low on soldiers.
In 3 days, I heard that Trump in 3 days. This is something
maybe
new.
Less.
In 2 weeks. Of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this.
Again, I tell you, just say thank you.
I said a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than
was it before this? Was it before this?
Chance of coming out okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning. You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military equipment, and your men are
for
brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment, if you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks. Of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said it a lot of times.
I'm going to university. I'm sure
and
that
let's go litigate.
Listen, is that Universal someone? Who is it? Troller Holland? Oh, Orthodox guy. Anyway, Universal, tell me if this reminds you of a conversation we had about a month ago before Trump did this. A nigga John God did it before. Great minds think alike.
Those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
You hear that, Universal? You remember that text message I sent you, Universal? What did I say to you, Universal? Universal, did he join? My nigga. What's up, Joe? Or Orthodox guy? What's going on? I'll get to you 1 second, Orthodox guy, I promise you. Universal, you remember that message I sent you about a month ago?
Remember? Man, which one? Man? All this stuff starting to blend together.
Remember
which one you referring
we
to?
had the little Alfredamus tit for tat. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say to you? You remember what I said to you?
Well, I mean, the gist of the conversation was just how African can leverage.
No. But there was a reason why I let it go on. Do you remember what I said? What did I say? I sent
to
you
see the difference in the mindsets.
But remember, I sent you a text. I said, "What did I say? I'm going to do what? I don't want to." You know what I'm saying, I'm going to let this go on, right, as a teachable moment, right?
Yeah,
remember
learning moment. Yeah.
Right. Now listen to Donald Trump a month later after I sent you that text. Listen.
Thank you.
I said it a lot of times. Except
that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long.
My nigga.
Yeah, to see what's going on. Yeah.
I was a month. Now listen, nigga, did I not say this a month ago, right? A month ago, right?
Sometimes you gotta let stuff go to learn. Yeah.
I said I'm gonna let him go. I don't know if I sent. Yeah, HB said he was in there. I said, man, like, this shit don't come out of nowhere. That was a month ago, and here is Donald Trump employing one of the same tactics. Now you go over to this kick. And you listen to that nigga talking about he was gonna beat a nigga, this, that. I didn't have to put my hand on that fucking nigga. And it took me explaining that to that fucking nigga. Till he finally said, yeah, you John God, you took the right you took the right approach. And again, but sometimes sunlight, as they say.
Yeah.
Anyone ever heard that before?
The exposure.
It's the best disinfectant.
Yeah.
Right? It's the best disinfectant.
Sometimes a loss is the best lesson too.
We know that you're
wrong. You see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long.
I wish he would have explained it.
You have to be thankful.
I wish he would.
You don't have the cards.
I wish he would have explained
John, you're gonna have to pause it. We can't hear you.
I wish he would have explained it to the American people why he let, because you got to intuit why he did this, right? I know, right? That's why I sent Universal a message a month ago, explaining why I did the same motherfucking thing. We're both landlords at the end of the day, right? We deal with the same kind of people. Plumbers, American men, landscapers, shit like that. He just got bigger buildings than I do. But it's the same dynamic, just on a different scale. And that's why a month ago, you saw a nigga like Zelensky chirping out. I ain't stopping my letting it go on. So the people could see, so he could see. You have to understand the mindset of a nigga that, to deal with a diverse group of people like Trump does. Like, you have to deal with people differently. And what you're seeing here is like leadership 101.
Yeah.
This shit can't be taught right here. And we are so lucky to have a man in the White House that we're willing to let the American people see it. Right.
Yeah.
The American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this.
Very important. That's why I kept it. Tell them, John.
It's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long.
Why I kept it going. Right?
You have to be thankful.
You My nigga.
Yeah. You know, there's two things to add to this, John.
What's up?
And the first thing is, yes, he has to be able to, and any leader, you have to be able to explain why your actions or your steps, so that everybody gets, even if they don't understand, you still have to hold a position to explain it. Because sometimes people don't see the leader's angle or even the approach sometimes. And I think that that's something that Trump doesn't always do, or he doesn't have all the people around him to do it. The second thing is he has become, and this is what the media has done, so toxic that even if he does explain, they're gonna find an angle to go against him.
Well,
and yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And yeah, I was pretty much done. But like, you know, he is given a valuable lesson, not just in business, but just in orchestrating people and solving problems. But it will get spun so, you know, the wrong direction that people will still miss it.
Well, you know, this is for the people that can see, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I've talked about this oftentimes, you know, and this is kind of like some landlord dope here. I've often tried my best to have some may call it leverage. I call it the moral authority. Does that make sense? Where you maybe I sometimes even use the moral high ground. I put niggas out and never hear a peep from them because they knew they were wrong. You understand? And in this sense, like, Trump has all the Trump cards. Like, he can go full bore.
No pun intended.
Right? Because, yeah, because, you know, we've done all we can for you, and you got to be thankful. And you come in here all loudmouth and shit, nigga, I cut all this shit off. Lights, water, gas. And what you gonna say, nigga? You ain't been paying.
Bro.
I've been keeping your ass afloat, nigga.
It's like that little girl with the dad. She's Zelensky. She's Zelensky.
Right. You know, hey, can I take a shower, John Galt, before we leave? Well, it depends. I say yes and no. And basically Trump was saying, like, you a big man, nigga, with me behind you. Yeah. You got a place to live, bitch, with me behind you. Right? Short of that, bitch. Right? You gotta fight for yourself. And that's what Trump told Zelensky. Nigga, without me, you going by yourself against the Russians. It's all over you. See how you turn out. Anyway, very interesting. My thoughts on that. What's up, Orthodox guy?
How you doing, Mr. Galton? How's everybody doing today? I saw you was live. What's the topic of today's stream, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, niggas. Nah, we moved on. We
niggas. Nah, I'm
right
kidding.
now we talking about the leadership shown by Donald Trump, and I think it's sorely missing. Many Americans have not seen this level of leadership, and it is a very good thing that Trump didn't do this behind closed doors. He allowed the American men to see a strong man exerting authority over a man with no cards to play.
Over a man who, over the past year, has been very feminine, throwing his crybaby voice around, bullying other leaders and complaining and whining at, or not even bullying, negging other world leaders and trying to hold the moral high ground over them. So I agree with that statement.
Yeah, I like what Trump did there. I like the message that was sent to American people. I'm not very much into politics. I agree with him on this issue.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, quite frankly.
Well, Ukraine. Here's the lesson that everyone else has to understand, and this is the issue. I've seen on Twitter today people. One that really struck with me is this British guy sent a picture of coffins draped with the British flag. It's like, did you even say thank you? Talking about Iraq and the global war on terror. And I'm like, so we expend a good third of our population fighting in 2 world wars for you. And I'm talking about Europe. And now we're expected to die in forever wars for everything for you, fund your entire military budget to the detriment of our own citizens, be in lockstep with you in this globo homo world. And we're not supposed to say, hey, our own citizens come first at least once.
Hey, let me ask you this. I heard you use the word global homo. You read Andrew Anglin?
I do not.
I like him, man. He's a good writer. Do you know who's coming on the stream on Friday?
The gentleman from behind the Unite the Right rally.
Yeah. Friday evening, man. You ain't gonna believe this story. John got the landlord, urban landlord. Years ago, man, this guy wrote me a message. I can't remember if I ran into him or not. I think I did. Shit, I ain't saying so many motherfuckers, but when I saw his name, I said, damn, that's motherfucking Jason Kessler. I really want to talk to this guy. Let me see if I can pull him up again. I see Bob's in the audience. What's up, Bob? Let me see if I can pull him up again. Jason Kessler. He's going to be on the stream Friday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern.
If I may suggest a topic for y'all to talk about towards the end of the stream after your main.
What do you want to talk? Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Anybody want to put in topics? Put them in because man, this is going to be interesting, man.
You should talk to him about the discrepancy between James Fields Jason Fields and say, for instance, for one example, the black woman who stabbed a child to death and smiled.
Bro, let me give you a little background before, and I'm gonna let you go. Since you know James Fields, man, I went down. You guys saw my pictures in Richmond, right? You saw me in Richmond a couple of days ago. I was showing the videos. Kimmy Kate was here. Anyone see that? Showing Robert E. Lee statues in Richmond, right? And so I went down to Charlottesville too. I went twice. Went to the Trump vineyard, shit like that. Get real nice. He has the only vineyard that serves food, like a full menu. So, John Gall had to go do it real nice, right? I had to do real nice and go down there, right? But anyway, so I was real interested in what happened. And I wanted to see all the statues and shit before they tore them down. So if you were here the other day, I showed the Robert E. Lee statues, and before they tore it down on Monument Avenue in Richmond, Virginia. So we went down to Charlotte twice. And so I walked the whole area where James Field killed a woman. I think that was 4th Street or whatever, Market Street. I can't remember. Bro, that shit was a whole setup, bro. Like incompetence, let's just call it incompetence. But it was also a setup as well, man. And I hope that he gets into it because the Friday night before the Unite the Rally, there were like some, they had a peaceful rally. And then the next night he says, yo, who are all these fucking people here that are screaming Nazi shit, right? And that was the people that were suspected to be the instigators, to act, antagonists or whatever, to that rally and what set it all in motion. And James Field never should have been driving down this street. I walked down the street. I got pictures on the street.
Well, see, here's the thing. A lot of those people that you call Nazis were also there, part of the Unite the Right thing. And the issue with it is it was incompetence from the government. The governor or the mayor, I can't remember, of Charlottesville mismanaged the police, allowed the police, pulled the police back, did not keep the protesters apart.
Right.
And you can see in the video that they're attacking James Fields' car.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
They had also shot at him.
He drove down the street. He could have killed many people before he got down the street. And then someone hit his car in the back. He took off and hit a car. And then I guess that car hit another car. And then maybe one of those other cars hit the fat lady, Heather Heyer. YouTube don't ban me.
She died of a heart attack, actually.
Right. She did. Well, but she didn't get hit by, hey, what's up, Healthy Family Force? But she didn't get hit by James Fields. He did not hit her. He hit a couple of people, but he wasn't swerving at people. His car was hit. He accelerated, ran into the car in front of him, and it caused a chain reaction to kill Heather Heyer. Yeah. Heather Heyer is actually what got Andrew Anglin banned. Surprisingly enough, at least that's what he blames on him being banned from banking and everything. He can't even have a YouTube account.
What kills me is we've had several car terrorist attacks, and James Fields got 800 years or some ridiculous number.
I think he
of
got
time in prison.
246 years.
It's a ridiculous number.
Yeah, man, they really railroaded that guy. I think he had some kind of mental, or he kind of claimed some kind of mental disability. I don't think they cared. Healthy Family Force. We're gonna have Richard. What's his name? Jason Kessler. Is it Kessler? Yeah, Jason Kessler.
Kessler.
Friday evening, 8 p.m. He once wrote me an email. I can't remember if I rented to him or not, but I got his phone number. I got his phone number. My fucking phone right here. Let's see if I still have it. Let's see. Yeah. I got it. Jason Kessler right there. 246 years. Yeah, I remember that number exactly. And so we're gonna have him Friday evening, 8 p.m. Man, that should be some good YouTube content right there. Jason Kessler. I've been wanting to interview him for a long time, man.
I'm looking forward to that actually.
Yeah, I've been wanting to interview him. I want to talk to him about the rich Charlottesville government. I think that was the original J6.
Sure, for sure. Because like there's definitely government mismanagement in that, because the Unite the Right ralliers, even the so-called Nazi ones, they had permits, they had permission to be there, they had done everything to exercise their legal right.
I think he's going to talk about that. They were funneled into a group that was looking to whip fight and shit, you know. But go ahead.
And that goes to speak for the commies, because they still got their asses beat. Excuse my language.
Remember the guy with the blowtorch? Remember him? You don't remember the nigga with the blowtorch?
Yes, the African American gentleman who got beat up in the parking garage, and they tried to file domestic terrorist charges on the white guys who did it.
But I don't think he got any charges.
No.
Of course not.
Does anyone remember him with the blowtorch? The blowtorch guy, Charles, Virginia.
You can see him actually holding the blowtorch in a blonde woman's face.
Yeah.
In one of those pictures.
There it is, right there. Yeah, I wish we could get that nigga on the stream. He should call in next time me and B Brady we can get that nigga on the stream.
Oh, you're bringing the show back. Cool.
Nah, he said he may do it in a month or so.
I fucking called it. I told you that bitch ass nigga would come back in a month.
Hey, hold your mouth, young buck. Hold your mouth. Anyway, here.
What are you showing?
The young buck there to hold his mouth sometimes. This is the black guy.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah. And Jason Kessler, he was a uniter of the rally. Man, I can't wait to have this come. Man, I read so much the black ass city council members and shit. Oh, I want to know how he feel. I told him, I said, I'm gonna tell him you can say the N-word. You get a pass on
him the pass?
Nigga,
he gonna put that boy in his pocket.
Ain't no pass. Everybody ride for free.
No way, Mr. God, ain't no way. He gonna put that bad boy in his pocket.
Everybody ride for free. Hey, look, this motherfucker on the Southern Poverty Law Center, boy. You know you made it when you're on the Southern Poverty Law Center. Yeah. He made it, y'all. Mama, I made it.
We here.
Man, I can't wait. Mama, I made it. Fallen Star. Racist. John God bringing them racist motherfuckers. Racist. Oh, my dad ain't gonna talk to me forever now. God damn, y'all done broke up my family. Jason Kessler, racist. What is this saying? What anyone for me with the Southern? Is anyone, man? Maybe we should do a stream on the Southern Poverty Law Center. Is anyone familiar with the Southern Poverty Law Center?
Actually, no. I'm only familiar.
They bother me for goddamn donations. They keep going like outside of Whole Foods. They always go outside of Whole Foods, man. They go like, what? They're like, what the fuck?
I've actually been there. It was years ago, though.
In Montgomery, you
been there?
Yeah, Montgomery, Alabama.
In the building.
Yeah, I've been in the building.
Oh no.
He delivered laptops.
Oh.
Let me ask you, University. I don't want you to spoil it for me. University. What did it look like inside that building?
It was a nice building, man. It was very impressive. I felt like I was in a federal building.
Civil rights pays.
Oh yeah.
And what the people look like?
Oh, they were white. Yeah, they're white.
I have to
This
press
is back
X
in
Real DEI.
05,
Real DEI.
Parentheses white or white?
No, they're that Supreme Court white, you know.
Man, do you know who started the SPLC? The Southern Poverty Law Center. Anyone know who started this shit? Man, we all do a string on that shit. It was a Magic Jack. I call them Magics. And them niggas are heavy in the Magic game, so I just call them Magics. So maybe we should start calling them all small heads. We're gonna just call them the Magics. David Copperfield.
Houdini.
Houdini.
Just call him Houdini.
Houdini.
No, that's two on the nose. That's two on the nose.
Two on the nose. Yeah, all right.
All pun intended on that.
Should we do it, man? You think it'll be interesting? I know it's old news, but shit, you think it'll be interesting, man? Do y'all really don't know who started the SPLC?
You should do a whole
This
stream
my
on
boy.
all of these
This my
all
boy.
of these organizations.
This
The
my
ADL,
boy, right?
SPLC.
This is my boy right here. Oh, I talked about the ADL the other day with Black Lives Matter.
The ADL is
This my
evil,
boy,
bro.
Mars Seligman. Dees is an American attorney known as chief trial counsel and founder of the what did it say? No, it can't. Of the what? Sheesh. Morris Seligman. Dees Jr. You know,
Damn, Gary, and I just got that one. There's too much on the nose. Damn, man. Damn, bro. I'm too late.
Damn, it took you long enough.
Man, you know, this is why I say we should do a stream. Listen to this. Man, shit, this shit go deep. Look at that. You know, when New Yorker ran by the liberal organization, you know they don't fucked up. Look at this here.
Uh-oh. I'm sure Stanley read that one. That article
Look at this.
right there.
What they call him? What they call him? Look. You
Super
see that?
salesman. Yeah, super salesman.
A
Yeah.
super nigga.
Get cracked, read a book.
A super magic. Nigga, super magic. Shit, he can sell you a magic right under the guise of snivel right. He be advancing his agenda when you think you advancing the ball with your agenda. The Southern Poverty Law Center. These the long time mastermind. Did anyone know this? You know what kind of salesman this nigga was? Man, like, please.
Let me guess. He sold some type of jewelry.
Not even that, bro. Not even that, bro.
Knives.
Not even that, bro. Oh man. I mean, this dovetails right into what we're talking about. Fuck it. Let's
Don't tell me he's an investment banker.
Oh, damn.
Look
What is
at
it,
me,
just
got my
crypto or
boy.
something?
You gentlemen have a good night. I gotta bounce. Thank you for
All right,
having me.
All right.
Yeah,
Good night.
Look, they got
See
my
you,
boy.
Orthodox.
He got a Mars with a quote from my boy.
Oh, he's a grifter.
Look at that nigga, man, nigga, a grifter, nigga. This the master griff.
Oh, he mumbling.
Let me see if they talk about his history. I think this nigga was in Las Vegas. Let me see. I think he was in Vegas.
His money's a dollar.
Let me see salesman. What is this nigga was sales?
Yo, John, can you get rid of this ad right here?
I can't fucking get rid of it. Let me see. Let me see. Probably another one. They got it. Yeah, he's a master salesman though. Washington Post gonna be fucking. I might go to.
Let me guess, John. His money's in taller than Luda.
You damn
Let's just
right.
get the archive version. There's somebody should have archived it already.
I don't feel like shit.
Yeah, someone already did it 2 years ago.
In 1967, he had achieved extraordinary business and financial success with his book publishing.
Oh man, here we go. Simon and Schuster, probably.
Alabama farmer. He sympathized with the civil rights movement, inspiring him to lead a safe business as usual world and undertake a new mission. When my plane landed in Chicago, I was ready to take that next step to speak out for my black friends. And that's how Kamala Harris said, who was still disenfranchised even after the Voting Rights Act of 65. He wrote in his autobiography, Little Change in the South. I made up my mind I would sell my company as soon as possible, specializing in civil rights law. All the things in my life that brought me to this point, all the pulls and tugs in my conscience, blah, blah, blah. It did not matter what my neighbors would think of the judges, the bankers, or even my relatives. This nigga made more money than all them motherfuckers. The judges, the neighbors, the bank. This nigga got bank.
And money the dollar, the Ludacris.
Money really stood taller than Ludacris. This nigga really made bank off that civil rights shit. Damn, I know what Short is. It's right by Tuskegee. Anyone from Alabama, you know what it is. This nigga sold this company to Times Mirror. Wow, this nigga sold his, installed a poverty company with his partner, Joseph Levine. Yeah, I smell magic. Magic is happening. Some magic was being performed. Him and Joseph, Morris Seligman, and Joseph founded the Southern Poverty. Who poor down there?
You, John, you.
Nigga gave me that.
Shit's crazy, bro.
That's why your dad's mad. He didn't get no check from Sigelman. Damn crackers. They ain't getting no cut me my check, man.
I ain't get my check. I ain't get my white woman. What the hell, man?
Work some magic, nigga. Right? He raised over $24 million from 600,000 small donors.
24 million in 1972 is insane.
That's why that building look
that's right.
Jesus, that's
damn.
crazy.
What's that with inflation? What's that now? What's that today?
That's probably 100. Yeah, that's probably 100 now. Yeah,
Jeez.
that's probably 100. That's probably 100 now, man.
Yeah.
All I know is that his money.
Yeah, shit.
There you go, man. There you go.
That's what happens when you play the game better than everybody else.
Well, you got to play the civil rights game just like Black Lives Matter. This nigga was the predicate.
Right.
He the predicate. He showed he laid the template for Black Lives Matter. Yeah, very
no justice. No peace.
What's the something about beaten to death by skinheads, young kid in Portland, whatever the fuck that is.
That's crazy, bro. All that money off the drift. It's like, damn, man, I picked the wrong career choice.
I see, John. This is why I think a lot of you Negroes didn't get sent back during when they started Liberia. They were like, wait a minute, we can start money off these niggas. They cause so much conflict. We can start up all these proxy companies to fix all their problems. We're going to keep some of these Negroes here.
Yeah, I don't doubt that shit. I wouldn't doubt it.
I was going to say, John, that's the reason you're not a landlord in Africa right now, man. All this bullshit.
Oh, man, did I tell y'all niggas about what I saw today?
Every day, John, you need to get a damn GoPro.
John, you need to just straight up give us
into content. What the hell?
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to keep a camera on you, man. You got to keep a camera on you.
Axon body camera, man. There you go.
I suggested that. I don't know if you got my email, but I gave you a whole list of cams you can buy.
You did. I gotta get on that shit, man. I got to.
Telling you, bro, get it, strap it to your helmet, your hoodie, something.
Listen, man. So I go to clean one of the motherfucking places, and
the red dye.
Nigga, this nigga like 60 years old working in a restaurant.
For real, bro.
Remember, look, he called on the stream and ran in the room. Remember, he worked at the restaurant. Yo, hey, you dyed your hair, my man? Yeah. Man, that shit all in the bathroom. Yeah. Man, that shit hard as fuck. You get out too, man. Right. I'm gonna leave this for you. You try to get this shit out with this. Okay. In a couple clouds, but that red shit hard as fuck. Yeah, when you got your red? Yeah. Oh, the fucking tail. Oh, damn.
Yeah, you can see that.
He's 60.
What the heck was that? Wait, hold on. What the
What's
heck
that? A
was
red
that?
tarantula?
That red tail.
I thought that was a mop for a second, man. I thought that was one of the special
Hey, man, you
Swiffers.
say he's 60.
He's 60?
Nigga working like
60,
a
bro, on his
he working like
Rastafari.
he working like a high-end David Boss. I think it's called F1 some shit. Google that shit if you curious.
High end Dave and Buster's. You gotta be kidding.
A high-end David.
There's a high end one.
Wait, hold on.
Like,
F1. Are you
Isn't
talking
that a
about the park?
casino?
It's like a Dave and Buster's or some shit.
No, I know
said
what
a
you're
high-
talking about.
You said
No,
a
I know what
high-end
John's
David-
talking about.
You said a
Yeah, it's
high-end
one of them.
David-
It's one of them arcade bar things. I know what you're talking about.
Wouldn't that be a casino?
No.
Nah, you don't gamble. No, you don't gamble there.
Nigga ain't like adults. That nigga got that red 60 years.
Christ, yo, 60 years old, dyeing his hair.
Arrested Development, nigga.
Red.
Arrested Development.
This Cheeto head.
Yeah, I think John's talking about F1 Arcade. That's where that nigga works.
Yeah, that's probably what it
F1
is.
Arcade. All right.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. I remember taking my girl there about 2 years ago. I didn't know they had one in DC though.
Yeah, that nigga got that
They
red.
got one over here.
Bro, that nigga 60 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga 60, bro.
60 years old with yo.
And that ain't that surprising.
60 years old fucking up your yo.
Yeah, niggas like this come in all ages, bro. You can probably see a nigga like this in 100
Craig,
if they
would you
live
do
that long.
Craig, would you do that? Would you do that? I get that ring.
What? This?
Nah, Craig got pink.
No. What the fuck?
John, would you do this if you had hair?
Nigga, I ain't got no hair. I wouldn't do this shit.
I said if you had hair.
Hell nah.
You gonna put a mop on your head, man?
Yeah, put
John's
put one of them Swiffers on your head.
John is gonna color his head white.
60 years old, Arrested Development.
Like, come on, dog. This shit crazy, bro.
What's he trying to do with this? Scare somebody?
I don't know. I guess he thinks it takes 10 years out of his life. That's what he probably thinks.
Yeah, what you got here, red? Yeah. Oh, the fucking tail. Oh,
the tail. I caught that shit today.
You know, John, man, I'm starting to think this shit's so deep that it's not even Arrested Development. I just think that there's a minor percentage of motherfuckers who just break through the development. I don't think people can reach it. I think black people are just fucked.
Yeah,
I think the pinnacle has become comfortable. That's what it is.
Nah,
How do you do this? At 60, you got dreads and you get the red tips? Like trippy red? What the fuck?
Get that tip on that shit.
Like, you should be cutting that shit. Like, I'm about to cut my shit soon too, man.
And whatever, man. It'll be
Your
raggedy.
mindset shouldn't be there. I don't even understand how you get there. I mean, even at 60, you shouldn't be working fucking F1 Dave and Buster either, but Jesus.
My money's just
I don't know.
bro, ludicrous.
Hey, John,
HB with somebody with dreads, man. You gotta explain this, man.
I don't have dreads, nigga. I got braids.
braids,
My money's just
Money's that color than ludicrous.
My money's in dollars and ludicrous.
Yo, he dyed his hair at 60.
Yo, bro.
At 60 years old, bro. He could have used that $40-$30 that he wasted for that dye on something else, man.
You gotta pay his prescription.
He could have used John. He could have used that $30 to stay another night.
Hey, John, I wanted to show you something though. So I saw this picture and I did a little research on the picture. I want you guys to see this picture. It's dealing with the topic that you guys were talking about before with the Jew. And,
you gotta call him long nose.
No, it's all magics.
No, I call them what they are. They're the Jew. So,
right.
this
what is this? Oh my!
So wait. So this picture is by a German artist.
His name is Werner Hahnemann. And he did this during 1934, during World War II. And if you look at the picture, you can see, the white Americans in the middle with the stars and stripes. You see the niggas. Now, if you look on the side on the left, you see the Jews. You can see the noses. You can see the noses. And I've come to the conclusion that I think a lot of this stuff was this was all in the works. This was all something that was down the hatch. It was kind of supposed to happen like this. And this is stuff that's been
HB is doing this.
No, here we
go.
Let him cook.
And the symbolism is very interesting because you see the little nigga kids, and you see the Jew right there, pretty much, pretty much gassing them up, pretty much telling them, and you see the tall, statuesque white woman and her little white boy child. They look a little befuddled. Little. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand what's going on. But this German artist, he understood clearly what was going on, and just like the title says, this World War II German cartoon shows their prediction of America's future should the Germans be defeated.
You know what's interesting about the HB? I was in Germany on the anniversary of the 50 anniversary of whatever, I guess it was World War II, right? And what's that, the gates, Brandenburg Gate or whatever the fuck it is?
Brandenburg Gate, yeah.
So I went in one of the museums, and you ain't gonna believe this shit. And so the university, look at the Jew hands. And so in one of the museums, there was I guess they would call it propaganda, war propaganda that Hitler would use.
Yep.
And it was of blacks, like if we lose, these blacks gonna take your women type shit.
Yep.
And it was some some distorted picture of a black person, because I think the French used the blacks.
Yeah, that's right. The African. Right.
And they took that as a personal affront. You send these motherfuckers in our country to fight wars in our country. That's how I took it from my time being there. So it's very interesting, this picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I really do believe this stuff was kind of in the works. Even the civil rights movement, it was all pre-planned. It was all kind of pre-planned.
Yeah, I think even if it wasn't pre-planned, I think that people look for leverage, and leverage can be.
There you go, damn John. Y'all taking the words out of my mouth.
You know what I'm saying? You see one group, you say, okay, I can use this group as leverage over another group.
There you go.
Yeah, that's very.
But I do think there is something. I'm not going to say necessarily say special, but it is interesting about the blacks, because I'm telling you, John, I always say this with George Floyd. If George Floyd was Vietnamese, they wouldn't have rioted for him.
Nah, of course not.
And there's something about using the blacks to push these agendas that the Jew understands, and it's like
it's the emotional aspect, HB.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
No, it is that, man. They know how to.
You know what it is? I think we should it may be boring to the audience, but it would probably be very informative if we go back through some of the revolutions and shit, like the Bolshevik, particularly the Bolshevik Revolution.
Yep.
That would be very interesting. You know what I'm saying? When this war...
You laugh, bro.
Oh man, dude, you're gonna get our shit struck down in 2 seconds. You'll never get monetized.
No, crack.
Why is it that we talk about blacks and we can't get struck down?
Nah, Latinos.
Well, yeah, ain't that right, huh, Latino?
No,
you get too close here. Get
No,
too
we can
close.
do this because we can easily do this because we got a Rumble now, and we can easily just
Yeah,
clip
you got
all the
Rumble,
stuff.
you
No. I think as long as we're not speaking on it as in a hatred, as long as we're just talking about we're just talking about history. We're just talking
YouTube
history,
strikes it down, and then YouTube strikes it down anyway because you brought up controversial content or some bullshit like that.
Controversial my ass.
Do you
Is it not a fact that they used to be 81% in charge of you know what before
Do you
16,
remember-
19?
Do you remember that when Hitler when Putin he gave a speech around the start of the war, and one of the things he said, he started talking about historically, he went all the way back through the history. Does anyone remember this speech? Where he went and he was explaining the history of Russia. Does anyone remember this?
No.
Do you remember this?
Was that when he was talking to Tucker or something? A huge interview.
I
Is
think
that what it was?
Tucker, right?
Yeah, he just rambled on about this stuff,
Vladimir
that.
Putin with Carson Tucker. Yeah, I remember.
Right. But what he did was, the way I took it, right? Everyone takes it differently. He went back through that. Was it 1,000 years?
So what? He went back to like the Viking Age or what? How far did he go?
No. He went back before the Soviet Union was formed, bro.
Yeah, Viking Age basically. That's how they got formed. Mongols, Vikings. What else?
Right.
Did he go further than that?
I can't remember, but then at one point he said during was it Stalin or Lenin? He said the Jews were mostly in charge.
Yeah,
that's what he said. Remember, he said that.
And he ain't lying.
That nigga said that.
Oh man, here we go.
Does anyone remember that? Does
Yes,
anyone
I
remember?
do.
Dang,
Yo,
this is
Lenin used to be a shoe shiner. He used to have a shoe store in New York before he moved to Russia, and he took over power over there, bro. Like a lot of people don't know this shit.
Yeah, and he said that, and he back to at least the early czars, and I think that was a reason why he gave the history lesson. You understand? Like
they go talk about the Lithuanian Commonwealth.
You saying like, look, man, like
how Poland.
Like we got a lot to fight for, bro. We've been here a long time, and I'm gonna tell you an interesting story. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah,
but you know, Zelensky is a Jew. So.
Yes,
everybody knows that. Yeah.
Okay.
We can tell by looking at him.
I have a theory on that, HB, too. It's like, could it be that they set this war on purpose? Because most of the people in that country, Vladimir Putin has mentioned this, that most of these people are Nazis, that they still believe in the doctrine. So it got me to think, like, could it be that Zelensky maybe wanted this war intentionally, too, to get rid of most of those Nazis that live in Ukraine?
Nah, I don't think that's a...
I don't think he wanted to get rid of the Nazis.
I think it might be a part of it, but I don't think it's the main thing.
I think the Nazis. Remember that Nazis were held up in the Azovs or whatever. They remember they was held up in that shipyard or that steel yard, right? Those were the ones that they were calling the Nazis, the Azov Battalion or whatever their name was. And that was an interesting spin on the war. Is that like there was a component of it. They even showed the motherfucker with the signatures on their uniforms. I can't remember what it was called. Because there's a famous Nazi out of Ukraine. Does anyone know his name? Yeah, Herman said, yeah, this shit go way back, man. And that is what Vladimir Putin was talking about when he was talking to Tucker, why he went back. One of the things that I think we don't have here in this country is a long history. 400 years. These some bitches go back way back, man.
Yep.
Like the czars and all that kind of shit. And so they have a lot more to fight for, I think, ingrained in them than Americans do. And I think that's what he was kind of explaining. Let me see if I can find that link for you guys. What was I gonna find?
The Azov Brigade.
Was it about the Jews? Damn.
Man, if you're gonna bring up the Khazarians, that's it. We're done. We're done here. We're done here, man.
No, I was gonna bring up the I can't remember what it was. I forget.
Well, John, you need to start writing this stuff down.
Yeah, man. So much.
Yeah, John,
you
you
need
got
to
to
write
start
this.
writing notes,
John,
man. You got to
You need
start writing
writing
notes.
stuff.
Yeah,
You don't need this.
get a
You
notepad.
just need to talk about the Lithuanian, Polish,
I love this
Commonwealth. You get the Vengarians, which are Vikings. Then you got the Mongolians. You got the Khazars, the Turks, and then you go all. They all ran through like freaking, or Hungarians too, and the other Bulgarians. They had other Bulgarians. Yeah, right. They all ran through Ukraine, and the Greeks, and the Romans, and all that shit. Yeah.
To Latino.
Oh, and the Scythians. Don't forget them. Robert Seffer loved the Scythians.
Yeah,
the original whites.
Yo, take a look at this. You know, whenever I read this, man, I can't help but think about you remember I guess it was an old Tupac song, but other people it probably came from Art of War. You be like, don't go to war unless you got your money right. Right? I knew you guys heard that or some variation thereof. And so years ago, long before the Ukraine war, I read this. In July 2016, the Russian State Duma finalized a bill banning the use of GMOs, I think it's GMOs, and plant or animal growth, which was signed into law by Putin.
He did.
The reason this is significant is that Russia is the foremost country in the world that is extolling organic produce on an international, national, and state level. And I'm going to see if I can find the article here. Russia, world's biggest supplier of organic food. And I remember reading, and this is 2015, right? And I remember reading again, let's see, there was an article where he was talking about how here's how Russia is planning to shake up organic. This may be the article. Let's see. Let's see what this article says. And I'm getting somewhere with this. Yeah, give me 1 second. If you think Russia and organic food don't mix, again, healthy green options are appearing on nations' plates with surprising regularity. And President Putin has his eyes set on shaking up worldwide organic food supplies with a new agricultural dive. In 2017, he set one of his trademark huge targets. This is the same guy, Medvedev, with turning the nation into the world's largest organic food supplier. So that was 2017.
Hey, John, I do want to say to London, we definitely apologize, all of us up here, for timing you out. It was an accident yesterday. I don't know what happened, but she accidentally got timed out.
Okay. Sorry.
I think it was Tyrone. Yeah, it was Tyrone.
Go ahead. I thought it was Miss Me.
No, that's London. That's Miss Me.
Miss Me is London? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I think, he, start covering all of his bases before he went to war. And if this is coincidence, well, he just got lucky. But I don't think people get this lucky. You go on a food drive and then you start entering the war. You've covered your bases in case people start to sanction you. You'll have food for the war. And I think this was Putin planning long before he invaded the Ukraine. This is 2017.
Yeah, no, I watch a Russian blogger, and he goes to the grocery stores all the time. Man, they look like
it's cheaper than here.
They don't have all the stuff that they used to have, but man, they got 6 different Cokes, a bunch of different breads, cheeses. Yeah. They not struggling over there.
Because they tried to basically make 60% of the stuff there, because they don't want to have to deal with the sanctions. Every time they get a sanction, it hurts them. It hurts their productivity. So they're just like, you know what? We got the land. Why not just do our own shit?
Yep. Yeah, they can go to war for a while. They're good. Yeah. Like they can.
But I mean, dude, when was Obama president? Like 2008.
2008 to 2016.
Right. Okay, so since all that time till now, and we still at war with these people, and they still living their life. I mean, we really haven't done any damage.
Well, I think the thing is, what you can take from that, again, be it coincidence or not, is that if you're going to go to war, you got to have food for your people, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's why Hitler lost.
And he went on a campaign to start growing food before he went to war. And that may have made all the difference for him. So it is a message for proper planning.
Yeah, he learned from that German war.
Well, that's what strong leaders do.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he was thinking ahead. And he was focusing on the necessities. I want to get to the guy with the spice shit, HB, since he was right there on 79th and King Drive.
Yo, I was listening to that, John, and that shit really pissed me off. I don't know why niggas be having the dumbest ideas for businesses. Like, why do you even need a brick and mortar to sell spices?
Like spices? Like, what you mean? Like spices to put on food?
Yeah, yo, I've watched enough Shark Tank to know that if you're selling stuff like that, your goal is to get it in the Walmart. That's your goal.
Yeah. Your goal is to get it to a whole bunch of shops, not have a store.
But hold on for 1 second, Latino. So his initial business, what he talked about in Chicago, was at in 79th and King or whatever, where he had a computer store. Now, I was on Brave Channel and CT came up. He was telling me he wanted to open up a wine and muffin shop. It's just something along those lines. And I'm saying to you, like, bro, like, the bulk of black people are poor or middle income or have shopping habits like poor people, right? Right. If you ain't rich in this country, you shop like poor people, right? You're looking for a bargain, so on and so forth. Then you might engage in the wine and muffins or whatever, but you're probably not going to be drinking bottles of wine. I don't know many poor people that drink bottles of wine. I don't know many middle class people.
Unless it's night train.
Like, they drink a glass at a restaurant, but not a bottle.
If it's free.
Right. Now, I think part of that is, if you open up a computer shop, you're probably not expecting to be robbed during your day-to-day. Niggas might break in and steal the laptops, as the nigga said. I don't want nightmares of niggas breaking in. He cool during the day because he know anybody gonna come in and rob him. He ain't with this shit gonna haul off a bunch of damn laptops. So they don't engage in the business where it could be robbed. The bodega.
Right.
He'd be in business if he tried to open a bodega, assuming he had the people. But he wanted to get away from the niggas and open up something kind of above the fray, a muffin and wine shop, computer store, right? Where you're only dealing with people who are on a certain level. Well, anybody need computers in the ghetto, right?
Nah.
The government give them to them. The government give a lot of these niggas computers. And the rest of them, they just use their phones, which the government gives to them too.
Yep.
So what the fuck? Who are you selling to? And so you hear him say, man, I had one guy, white guy, he came in. Like, bro, you're trying to sell something that the people don't need.
And I think the issue, John, is a lot of black people are in denial of who black people are. So they don't even know how to sell to them. And I think that's the biggest issue. If you go open up a business like that in the hood, what you open up is a cell phone repair shop. You know, niggas be cracking their phones, cracking the screens. Fix a Xbox. You know, niggas got a
smoke shop.
You can fix a P5. You know, niggas got to play their 2K. That's what you open up in the hood. You don't open up a computer shop.
Necessity, bro. Right. That shit is like, nigga gotta have that PS5. You gonna be getting them stolen.
You gotta get a Foot Locker around the hood too.
Yeah, you gotta be able to crack phones open. Right. That's the money right there.
Master Kim, he said, man, American people just don't look at business the way that, you know, foreigners look at it. Because if you open up a corner store or whatever, one of these damn cell phone stores, bro, probably 15-20% of your business is gonna be trading in stolen shit.
Yeah.
Right? It is what it is, bro. Right? That shit ain't on the books anywhere. But it is happening. Right? When they steal the phone, where the hell you think they taking them to?
To the shops over there.
You ever bought a phone off the street?
No, John, man. You know, I knew guys, and this is back during COVID. You know, when scamming was at an all-time high, they were scamming the shit out of iPhones, and they would buy these iPhones with with fraudulent credit cards online, buy about 50 of them, and go sell it to Habibi in the hood. Hot, just straight cash. And that's what a lot of black folks don't understand. With these other groups of people, they understand our culture better than we do.
But you know what Ak is doing with the phones, bro? Like, I delve deep into this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas used to always ask me, like, bro, you get a phone, man, bring it to me, I'll buy it from you. I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do with a phone?
I know what he did.
Right. It's just like, bro, all these young niggas stealing Kias and Hyundais, they sending them bitches back to
there you go.
Country, Pakistan.
There you go.
I went to a junkyard, man, about 4 years ago, looking for a truck. It was a Nigerian nigga. He said most of that send this shit back to Nigeria, but by the fact COVID done fucked him up, he was selling trucks. And I was gonna say, man, if I owned the corner store, those phones wouldn't be of any value to me. So the nigga go steal a phone, you can't sell it to me. I don't know
Can't
nobody
even use it most of the time over here no more.
right? Nigga, get this hot shit out of my store with the GPS in it, right? Whereas a Pakistan nigga, it has a value to him.
Yeah.
So now you got a nigga in your neighborhood able to monetize thievery and criminality.
Yep.
If it were me, I have no value for a stolen cell phone. Right? I can't say anybody
You can't even use it, man.
Has anybody ever bought a stolen cell phone?
Bro, John, nowadays, if you lose your phone, like this is a thing where your phone gets locked and they can't like unlock it or whatever, right? So
You can't jailbreak that, man. That's like being Chinese 101.
Yeah, you can jailbreak any phone, and those Arabs, they know how to do that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
but they
Don't turn it on. Once you stole it, once you sell it, like lock it. Fucking turn it off. Like yeah, that's it.
What I'm saying is like from the market value of a phone in Pakistan, an iPhone in Pakistan, where they got tariffs and all that kind of shit. Like, bro, let me tell you, anybody ever been to the third world and took shit to
yes,
the third
John,
world? You know what the fuck I'm talking about there. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, you could sell it for like $200 more than you would here, normal value.
But what I'm talking about, Latino, is when you go to the third world, right? Let's say if you go into the third world regularly, yeah, I'm using insert though, right? Let's say I'm going to Ghana, see my kids and shit. Motherfucker like, yo, can you take this 10,000, 5,000 with you and give it to so and so? Nah. Where you get there, right? Because they don't want the government to get their cut out. The government take 30% of that shit.
Yeah.
I think it's 30%. And so they send it through people. You can bring. You could bring so much money in, as a visitor, and so you bring
no more than
so and so, and when you get there, you drop it off, and you get a little cut for bringing it to that person. Crack, are you familiar with that?
Yeah,
I've done it.
I know I ain't telling a fucking lie. So the same thing go with cell phone. Like when you go into Ghana somewhere, like I could take 2 laptops. They ain't gonna say shit, right? And if it's me and my family, that's 8 laptops. Right? They ain't gonna say shit. I get the Ghana nigga, you got 8 laptops. Right? And everybody on the fucking plane done that shit, right? On some level. And that becomes like a gray market of sort. You know what I mean?
The Pakistanis and people in like fucking Arabs, Emirates and whatever, they just got container ships ready to go. They got containers ready to go. They'll just stuff it in the fucking between other stuff.
Yeah, and
all the legit stuff, they'll just stuff another few thousand boxes in between them. Nobody's gonna know shit, man.
Yeah, I forgot about the containers.
Containers all the time, man.
Yeah, I lived at the corner of Decatur and Ralph where they had a container store. And I remember reading an article in the New York Times, and I said, damn, that's a fucking container store right at the corner where I live. And you see all the Caribbeans going in there, and they would be buying food off food stamps, like dry goods, and they would send them back to the Caribbean in those big blue containers. Latino probably knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You gotta definitely understand the culture of the community that you're opening up a business in. And I think, you know, obviously that's why you're so successful, John. You understand the culture. You know, niggas, a lot of times niggas want to manipulate the culture instead of accepting what it is. You want to add some decorum to the hood. Nigga, get the hell out of here with that dumbass shit.
John knows the business.
John knows the business.
I do that. Hey, but did you hear the nigga when he said, when I asked him, I said, you know, first off, like, yeah, I'm giving some advice, you know, take it how you like it. But if you're in business, you're always selling. Well, anybody in business, you understand what I'm saying, right? You're always selling, right? You should always be in sale mode. And if someone said, well, how much money do you need? Then you should really go into sale mode. Mm-hmm. So I asked the nigga, I said, well, how much money do you need? And he come to me, well, I got several startups. Well, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, if we on Shark Tank, nigga, I'm out.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to hear about a nigga that got his mind scattered all over the place. I want to focus, nigga. And so that's well, what business do you think might shake the most? He said, he's heard Spice business. I said, okay, how much money do you need? I need 150,000. I said, why you need that? You know, I ain't saying why you need that much, but he basically said, so I can sleep at night, so I'll be in a safe neighborhood.
Yeah.
And that right there is the black tax. Because he'll never come up with $150,000. Never. So he'd be forever selling that shit out the back of his car at trade shows, hauling that shit in, hauling it out, screaming about no white people buying from him, no Hispanic people buying from him. Because you got to start somewhere. And it doesn't take $150,000 to start a business.
Nah.
You're not going to go to the bank and get that unless you're really cranking some revenue. And at that point, you would have had to exhaust your friends and family like they do on Shark Tank. Say, who has shown they believe in you before I believe in you, before I drop some money on you? I need to see somebody else that believed in you. And he hasn't crossed that step yet. He wants to go to a stranger, a bank, a monolithic building. I said, give me 150,000. Nigga, you crazy, right? You ain't got no friends and family. Start somewhere with 10. You mean like most businesses, small businesses, $10,000 would be a boost to their business. When you say this, sir?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, I'm still stuck on the part where he need a brick and mortar to sell spices. Like, how big you need a store?
How many stores you can sell that shit in?
We need a store to sell a spice for.
So you got Target, you got Amazon.
But, you know, I imagine that it would take some element of drop shipping, right?
Right.
And here this nigga hauling around 1,000 pounds of spices in his car, dragging the ass on his car. He hasn't even progressed up until the level what technology offers him.
Yeah.
You understand? Technology offers you, nigga. You can drop ship, nigga. You ain't got to store all this shit in your car. Drop ship it. Fuck a brick and mortar, right?
Yeah, he's selling like the Amish, man. You like, bro, what the hell is you on?
He's selling CDs on the block.
Right.
Yo, he probably don't even take debit.
He's selling CDs. And just no heads or tails. He'd be better off driving a bus.
Yeah.
With a good pension. You know, like, nigga, you selling spices. Did you make those spices? Well, what the fuck you think that nigga got spices from?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even. He sounded.
I don't even know where to start, dog.
He sounded insane to me, man. And it's like, yeah, that nigga sounded insane.
You think it's the front?
Well, no, hold on, Latino. HB, you brought up a good point. Like, the insanity is he's crying racism. Then I said, well, what's your biggest problem? Oh, the niggas breaking in my store. I can't sleep at night. I need 150,000. Nigga, you'll never get that. Like, to pursue something that you'll never ever get that will drive you crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I've been in solitary confinement. You know the biggest thing to fuck you up in solitary confinement? You forget what day and time it is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the food, all that shit, nigga. You forget what time it is. And these niggas that kind of don't know what fucking time it is.
Nah.
You know, they don't know what time it is. You know, so they all fucked up mentally. You know what I mean?
They all of them on the panel sounded insane to me, honestly. Like these crazy ideas, I don't know, man. Like it's usually the simplest way is the easiest, is the best way. You just gotta keep shit simple. You don't need 150,000 or so spices, man.
What kind of spices you selling, dog?
I mean, bro, we had Ken Watson, and then we had the other guy. What's the other guy's name? What's his name? The white guy who's the lender.
I forgot. I know who you're talking about, though.
Was it Sean or something? He was like, bro, like once you're in business for a couple of years, you come to me, like once you got some established shit, then you might ask me for 150,000. But nigga, you hauling around some shit, salt and pepper in the back of your car. You ain't on my level yet. Like sell that shit through Shopify.
Yep.
Show me you got some revenues, right? And then, like, that's the way they do it on Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, yeah,
right?
yeah.
What your revenues look like, then we can talk.
Yeah.
He wants to talk about revenue, right? It's fucking, you know, like they're going about it the wrong way.
Yeah, he didn't even mention that. That's like one of the first things you want to mention. Like how many cases of spices are you selling?
You know, and then he led off with, I got multiple sellers. What? Nigga, focus, nigga. Pick one. Right? Like, give me the best one you got. Because that's what you really should be focused on. Am I wrong about that, Crack?
Man, you know, the problem now is like I think all of us are going to be way behind at this point if we're going to keep talking about normal businesses, you know, because have you heard about the Mar-a-Lago Accords? Yeah, Trump has an economic advisor or whatever. He had a published white paper, and it was a big news all last week. And I was kind of like, well, let's see what's going to happen with this. But, you know, it plays into what he did on today, right? With the whole Cardano, Solana, and all the crypto stuff that he's adding to the reserves. He's going to devalue the dollar. Apparently, that was the game plan. The game plan is to immediately devalue the dollar, make us into an export country again.
That
manufacturing country, yeah.
That was always the. I always thought that was the plan because of the tariffs. You got to devalue the dollar.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, no, because you don't want to devalue the dollar. Because if you have tariffs and you don't want inflation to show up, you want to keep the dollar strong. You know what I mean? Because that buffers you from the inflation. But later on, if you want a manufacturing economy, like if you want to take away manufacturing, do it all in-house, then yeah, you'll have to eventually devalue the dollar. So there is a game plan set in motion. It has to go on a certain timeline, though. So this guy's worried about like $150,000 loan or whatever. Dollars are cheap. Okay? He should get his loans in Bitcoin or whatever the hell is the future. Because it's not going to be dollars. Well, you're already behind the curve in that sense. You're paying back the debt in dollars. Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
I'm trying to work all this shit out. So you devalue the dollar. What does that do to debt? If I'm holding $100,000 in debt and you just devalue the dollar, what does that do to my $100,000 in debt? Am I in a better or worse position?
If you're a debtor, I assume it's gonna be better. You know.
Is it better? Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're the debtor, if you're the creditor, no good. Yeah, that's why bonds are going to be in question now, because if the dollar is being weakened, then the guy there's a guy that I listened to. He was always telling me like this gold is going to outperform bonds. It doesn't mean bonds and gold are going to go up or down. It just means over time gold will just beat bonds. And that hasn't happened, because the U.S. bond market is just like huge. And so if you're telling me that gold is outperforming bonds, that means, yeah, the dollar is being shitted on. This could be the future then.
When I always think about a weak dollar, I always think about travel internationally. That's
Yeah. Tropes brings up like the dollar's been devalued. Yeah, sure, but the whole thing is other currencies are devalued too. It's relative, Tropes. It's a fiat currency. We've been fiated, so the dollar is relatively stronger than another currency. That's the question. If we want our dollar to be weaker compared to like everyone else, then that's a different story.
What about countries that they have their currency pegged to the dollar, and if Trump devalues the dollar, then what does that do?
Yeah, a lot of Saudi countries, like Arab Gulf states, are pegged. Yeah, Kuwait is pegged. United Arab Emirates are pegged. Yeah, Jordanian dinars are pegged. Yeah, they are pegged. Panama, their dollar is basically our dollar. They're pegged. Hong Kong is pegged too. Hong Kong is pegged to the U.S. dollar at a certain ratio.
As I just told you, there are many countries where people bring in dollars, right? What does that do to the dollar in the grayish market where people are bringing in barrels, in suitcases? What would they do to the value of the dollar? If I took some money to Ghana, is my money worth? It would be worth less, then, right?
Well, compared to an African currency, that's a different story. Yeah, we're just talking about like the major exports to us. Like, okay, if we're devaluing the dollar, that means euro to us, yen to us. That's what I'm talking about. Not that others. Yeah, the other guys are like totally like beyond, right? They're so far away. They're not even considered anything.
Yeah, they're not. They're trying to get our money.
So the dollar index is composed of a basket of currencies: sterling, pound sterling, euros, yen, Swiss francs, and something else I forgot.
But let me ask you: is that good for a third world country for the dollar to devalue? I guess that's good, right?
If it devalues to their currency, sure. It's not a guarantee, though. I think if Trump's devaluing, it just means like he wants to like devalue compared to like the other major countries, the G7, basically G16, G7.
I don't mean to get into like an esoteric topic, but like cross currency arbitrage, that's some heady shit right there. Like buying one currency, then buying a bond in another currency.
Yes, that's right. That's
some heady shit right there. Like you got to really be juggling a lot of interest rates and across different currency.
Yeah, it's guaranteed money. That's why a lot of the rich guys, and that's why the rich guys don't even play like stuff like the stock market. They just do arbitrage because it's like 2%, 3% is cool for them because they have billions. 2 to 3% is like millions every month. Why do I got to risk my money risking on Palantir to get a 10x, 100x, 1000x? Makes no sense. The risk is too high.
Speaking of that, I've been on this kick for a long time. I used to work in this building right here. I'm going to show it to you. And I remember one time, I've always been skeptical of the stock market, right? And so I can't remember the name of the hedge fund, but I was going into the you can see where this is, right? This is in Manhattan. 45th. This is right by the Roosevelt Hotel where all the migrants were, where we and so I worked for this company. Let's see if I can I'm not sure if they're still there now. Let's see, companies in
they're called illegal aliens now.
Yeah, let's see, Axis. What was it, Axis Point? So anyway, I'm walking in the building, right? And I'm in there with I'm in the elevator with a hedge fund guy, right? And let's see where they are. And so he must be still here. I thought they moved. But anyway, so I walk in this building. I'm in the elevator with a hedge fund guy. Kind of follow what you're saying, Craig. Yep. Well, did they move? Oh yeah, they moved. Anyway, so I asked the guy, I said, do rich people invest in stocks? He said no. I said, really? And that dovetails with what you're saying. I don't think rich people invest in stocks anymore. Back in the 50s, they may have, but I don't think so anymore.
I would say now, like, they might, because the reason why is that the rate of inflation is much higher than it was back then. Back then, inflation was quite tame, so it's easy to beat the inflation with just 3-4%, right?
Let me
now.
Let me ask you this, Craig. You're rich, right? You say, okay, I'm rich, right? I got let's just say $40 million, right? That's not super wealthy, but you're well off.